seem to hit every single stoplight in Victoria. Every single one.
Well, it's a stoplight, yeah. You're the one who keeps hitting those. No. Alright.
Had a few people pull out right in front of me while they had a red light.
Okay, I went to go pick up wings. There's wings on the island. I had 2 squirrels and a person in a pickup truck pull out in front of me, run out in front of me. I'm like, is that the same squirrel? Second time. So just some notes. Remember, try not to talk over other people. We had a lot of that last time. And then, of course, going forward, try to be here before we start streaming at 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, just to recap, last time you made your way to Phandalin, driven there by Ebony and Ivory, your new cart horses, and there you learned there had been an explosion at the manor, where the Golden Mongoose, which was a franchise of Acquisition Incorporated, had been setting up and trying to repair the manor. You found a survivor, and she went back, Gilda, she went back to the inn to recover, and then y'all found a secret entrance down to what looked like a basement. Kilvar had gone off and found a gorge, and with some flesh-eating insects, and Grail pulled his bacon off the frying pan over there. Y'all set a room on fire, drank some potty water, and crawled through a hole and were attacked by hanging bodies. You defeat the hanging bodies, and then Nyx found her way into a room with 3 broken sarcophagus and 1 smaller whole sarcophagus. And Mortimer was on the side of the pit with the doors. And Rail, you're still in the main room with the bar. And that's where we'll pick up. You go through the doors. So you're standing next to Nyx there. You see if she's.
Is there any movement or anything?
You don't see any area.
So the ones on the picture, they look like you can just see into them. Is that really what they look like?
Yeah, they're looking up.
I'll go look into the one to the right.
Here?
Yes, that one.
They seem to be carved of fine mahogany lined with rotten silk. You see humanoid bones kind of there and scattered across the floor. Make a perception check. You're checking it out, right?
Yes. Uh, 12.
Looks kind of filled with. Obviously, this coffin had been buried before.
But is the full body in there? Or
No, the bones are kind of spread out across this floor, kind of in there, kind of here. It's like something went through it.
Like sorting through the bones, you mean? Or
maybe
like
not sorting.
Like something smashed into it? I guess I'll go look at the next one.
Okay, make another perception check.
14.
Pretty much the same as the other one. Still humanoid bones kind of scattered around.
Well, I'll turn to him and I'll say, I don't know, I can't really tell what happened here.
That
What do you
one's not
think?
smashed.
Okay, well, go ahead.
I already dared you to open it.
What?
I already dared you to open it.
Rare. What are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna look around and see where everybody's gone.
Do you see kind of widened hole that y'all were working on?
Now I'll start going towards that.
Okay.
I have a crowbar. How
You do-
long? Sorry. How long is a crowbar?
Maybe 2 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna stretch it out as far as I can.
You do see the pattern of the stone kind of bends inwards, like something dropped through.
I'll just work my way towards that to go through.
Squish through, wiggle your way through. Okay, and then you see this hallway. There's a bit of rope tied to a piton in the wall. It's frayed off and trailing into the pit. And then Mormon doesn't typically close doors behind him, so I'm going to assume that door is open. You see your friend standing on the other side.
I guess I'm gonna holler at them and see if they can help me get over to the other side, because there's no way I can jump it.
They'll hear a rail behind you.
A little help.
Jump.
You gotta be joking.
I jump.
Me too. I shower from California.
He doesn't know that.
He doesn't.
There were been holes, so we had to jump.
I can't get over that way.
You got a fancy trick. Think you got something to get you across here?
I don't believe I do.
I know you don't. I'm just playing my character.
I have some rope, I'm sure.
Shit, this earth is cut in half.
Yeah, I have some rope. Would you help me tie it off?
So what?
To you?
To me? Throw it over.
I'll throw it to you. Or part of it.
Okay.
Not the whole thing.
Make a dex check for you, and one for you as well.
Okay.
Can't.
16?
Very good round.
My dex is so great. It's a 13.
You shoot it across. For a moment there's Mortimer's kind of doing this maneuver. He's like, "Ugh," and then it starts to slide across the ground back towards you. And he barely stops it. Grabs it. Alright, so just to expedite this, I'm going to assume you're tying it off to yourself.
Yeah.
And
And I'll just tie it off to where she tied it.
to the other piton. Okay. And go ahead and make a strength check. And you also make a athletics.
Oh, run. 10. I have nothing in athletics.
7.
Oh, yeah.
That's not really good. You get about halfway across before the muscles in your arms start to shake, and you can't quite hold on, and Mortimer slips a little on his footing, and that's all you needed to just plummet down into the bottom of the pit. At the bottom of the pit, you're going to take 2 slashing damage from bits of broken glass that are down there, and 7 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Wow. That hurt.
I did say I didn't want to tie it to myself.
The rope's still tied to you, he's just no longer on it.
I know. I'm just looking down in the hole saying that to him.
Yeah. You're kind of, you've got some broken glass and some straw.
You alright?
Little bit.
A little bit alright?
Little bit.
I'll untie the rope. And throw it down in there.
I'm going to cast light on my ropes
Okay.
so that I can look around
Low.
down here. Can I look and see? Like,
He's like, I'm down here, might as well look
yep,
around.
might as well just search everything. So I'm guessing
see,
investigation?
yeah,
or-
you see, well, you never really
Okay.
see this pretty easily. You do see that there is what looks like clothes that have been stuffed with straw and kind of exploded across the bottom here. You see broken glass, just random pieces. Doesn't seem like it's part of anything. And the walls look kind of rough. And you think you probably climb
Hmm.
on. Other than that, no features in it.
I think it'd probably be easier to use the rope to try to climb up the wall. So I'm gonna use the rope and try and climb out.
Okay, so keeping in mind you will climb out on the side you can get
Yes.
in on if you go that way. Okay? Give me a strength athletics. With advantage because you're using the
16.
Oh yeah. You get up and you're back on the side you started on.
So much progress.
Yep. Is there anything over there that you can tie it to?
No. There's a door. There's a tie to a door.
I don't think the door will hold. I'm pretty skinny, but I can't jump. I can't jump 10 feet. I guess we'll try it again.
Try again.
You can throw it over?
Yep.
I won't make you roll this. Got it.
Alright. Let's try it again.
Okay, strength athletics.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this time. See if I die.
Okay.
You said strength for me, athletics for him, correct?
Right.
Okay.
13.
You ready to fall back down in there, buddy? 15.
Better. You hold it very taut and he's able to shimmy much faster this time as he doesn't want to fall again. But he's pretty much upside down. Shimmying his way across and he gets up and kind of bumps into you and drops to the floor.
You made it.
Yay.
He lays in a heap on the floor.
Yep. And then I'll get myself up and dust myself off.
He dusts his glowing robes off.
Okay, anyway, in here.
Alright, back to where we were.
I'll turn to him and I'll say, hey, did you want to look in this one we've already checked out the other ones.
As he wipes the blood from his mouth.
Hmm.
He leans over and whispers to you, I dared her to do it. I think she's just scared.
I don't think I can do anything right now. And I'm gonna lean against the wall and rest.
What are you doing?
I'll take the crowbar and just stretch it out as far as I can, so as far from it as I can be.
Okay,
And
so
try
you're
to-
just kind of like reaching over, you're like, I don't want it, I don't want it, I don't want it. And your crowbar sticks.
Okay. I'm trying to get the lid off.
Crowbar doesn't move.
Okay, so it's locked or is
It's like stuck.
okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I tried.
Okay.
And I'm gonna back up and leave it there. Does it seem like it's
It's just hanging there perfectly still.
can I try to pull it out? Like just not pull the lid off, just pull it straight back out?
Sure, you can try.
Would that be
It doesn't even budge.
Okay. Does it seem magical?
Everybody make a perception check.
You having some problems there?
Yes, definitely. 17?
You hear a low emanating, and then all of the bones that are across the floor begin to rattle. Any initiative? What was y'all's perceptions?
Mine was 13.
Mine was 10.
Oh, that's fine. As long as it wasn't too super What was your initiative?
17.
Very good. Dylan.
21.
And Warner.
Nick's minus 10, 7.
Alright, Rail, you're the first to react when you see this coffin shuddering.
I think I'll just blast.
Alright, roll ahead.
That does not hit.
I don't care what it is, it doesn't hit.
Nope. And 2 does not hit. A 2 plus 7, but that definitely does hit.
Alright, and then it's Nick. Is next.
I guess I'll hold my action with my rapier for the first thing that comes out of the sarcophagus or starts to attack us.
Okay. One more.
What did I see him attack?
He shot towards the sarcophagus,
He shot at the
but
closed
he
sarcophagus?
missed. The small one.
I'm gonna bash it.
Oh, the bash.
Where's my sword?
Okay.
Makes a lot of sense, but you know, do what you can. That's a dirty 20.
30, 20. That'll hit.
Six.
Okay. And your sword sticks. Then this thing, you see teeth grow out of the box, and it lunges towards Mortimer. Nick's got your held action.
Okay. 11.
That will not. Alright, so back up to Rail.
I'm gonna roll a dead. Wisdom save
Mm,
of 15.
10.
You get a d12. Right? 3.
Nick.
I'll try to hit it again. 18.
18 will hit.
11.
You raise your sticks. Mortimer.
I would like to get mad and rage.
Alright.
I'm gonna attack with my old great axe.
Alright.
Mortimer knows he's just he's in a rage. That's a 10.
10 will not hit.
Okay.
Actually, it's gonna go for Nick because she's hit it last. 16?
Yeah, that hits.
So it is. Alright. So you're going to take 4 piercing damage and 4 acid damage. And then it's Raster.
We're gonna do another total of that.
Okay, for it.
You have to make a save.
Oh, sorry.
Wisdom.
Melon.
Sweet
That
girls.
tends to be 12.
2.
Ooh, she hit it hurting really
Yeah.
bad. Nick. You rapier step to the thing.
And I can't. So when I tried to get the crowbar out, I couldn't even move it.
Mhm.
You couldn't move it. You can try to pull your rapier back, but that would be your action.
And so since I was just using a rapier, how does it work to change to my short bow?
You can easily do that.
Okay. Then I'll just shoot it with the arrow.
Okay.
Well,
You're gonna back up
yeah.
because you're within
Oh,
the
that's right there.
Which means you would have disadvantage.
Well, she's a rogue, so she can bonus action disengage.
I know, but I'm saying it should have disadvantage to attack is what I said.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was expecting one thing, heard a different thing. Now you said an entirely different thing. So, yeah.
So if I disengage and move out of melee, though, I wouldn't have disadvantage?
Right. If you're in melee range, you have disadvantage.
Okay.
With range.
So I'll move back, I guess, 10 feet or however long
Okay.
I need to.
Okay.
Okay.
The bones still rattle around you.
Okay, well, I want to be, like, in front of the door.
Okay.
So,
That's fine.
in that one.
This squirrel jumps out of nowhere and takes your arrow out of range. And then it's Mortimer.
Better than shooting Mortimer in the back. That's mine. 14?
14 on it?
Ooh. That's gonna be 14 damage.
Ooh, very good.
And my axe is stuck.
That includes your rage, right?
Oh no, add 2 to that.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know I always forget that. Okay, your axe is now stuck. This thing's gonna try to wail at you with its pseudopod. So, 16?
That just is.
Okay, so that's 4 bludgeoning damage and you're grappled.
Now is that reduced?
Sticky. Oh, that's not reduced, sorry.
Okay. So I'm good.
2.
Got it.
And you're now sticky. And that's Rail's turn. You see this pseudopod come out and just pop Mortimer and start bringing it him closer to the teeth.
Call it a.
See this?
10.
Cute. Oh, finally.
Yep, finally.
Finally some double-digit damage from you.
Nice.
A lot better.
Alright, and then Nyx.
Okay.
Since it's kind of like got me stuck, I even feel the vibrations in me. I'm like, oh.
Okay. Well, so I know what a pseudopod is, but just in case, no, someone else doesn't. What exactly does that look like?
Well, for this, it'd probably look like a big tongue.
Okay. Okay. And so it's wrapped around him, or it's like just stuck to him?
It's like if he was standing there and it went up for a big lick and started dragging him towards it.
Got it. I'll shoot another arrow, but I'll aim it at the tongue, if that makes a difference. Oh, that was a nat 20.
Very nice. So double your damage dice and then add your modifier. So if
And
you have
then,
1d8, you roll 2d8.
That includes your
And
sneak attack
he's,
damage?
yeah, because he's right there, right?
Yeah, he is.
This
So,
is a range weapon.
how many
Okay,
sneak
so
attacks do you get?
I get 2d6, and
So
do
you
you
roll
let us double that
4d6.
too?
Yeah.
All your any dice you have. And then add your modifier once. Oh, it's beautiful. I love when rogues crit.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
Especially when it's their first attack.
23.
Wow. So you shoot this thing's tongue clean off. And Mortimer, you just fall in a oozy pile, and this sarcophagus reverts to its original form, which is that of a mimic. And it's just like, and it just kind of dissolves into a goop.
I'll pick my weapons up.
Yeah, I'll go get my rapier
Yep.
and my crowbar.
Yep. Nip up the dust.
Now, John the player.
I
knew
know,
what
I
that
know, I
was,
know, I
but
know. You don't tell me.
I went with it.
There's 2 doors if y'all didn't see those.
And did the bone stop?
Yeah, they did. In fact, you made a perception check before the battle. So with that, I'll actually say you can see that there was a fine wire going from the mimic to the bones. So when it would move, the bones would move.
Okay.
That's interesting.
And is that something, from our understanding, is that something that would be done by someone else, or is that something a mimic would do?
Make an intelligence check.
What's kind of beef he came to?
8.
Or nature. You can make it intelligence or nature.
It's the same one. And nature is intelligence.
Do you want to check that out too?
Sure. Sure. You never know what you'll remember. Or a roll. I'll do nature, I believe. No? Yeah, either one is 0.
Plus 0, we're good at this.
11.
It's not really something you've known
Yeah.
creatures like this to do. Furthermore, it requires a little more fine handling than a mimic would probably be able to handle.
Yeah.
Mortimer's just getting up, slinging ooze and saliva off of him.
That's my weapon.
He's looking for a door.
Okay, top or right?
Let's go top.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'd be walking towards unless anybody's.
Are they both closed? I can't
They're
remember.
both closed.
I'll just follow him wherever he goes.
Okay. Real same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll follow about 10 foot behind because I'm a little sore.
This small room is breathtakingly empty, although there is a door to the right.
Well, this is boring. I go for the door.
It's locked.
Can I see it? Not like a track or anything, but I'm gonna look
Like
for
Mortimer just grabs her, and he looks right at Nick's.
Well, I want to look for like footprints or signs of
Make a survival
obvious
check.
7.
Mortimer's not exactly being careful with his steps. That tail kind of points up everything behind him.
So the door's locked.
Mm-hmm.
I want to check for traps first.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, well, that's fine.
You don't see him.
Okay, so y'all want me to unlock this or what?
Sure.
Okay, so that'll be a sleight of hand with your proficiency modifier.
Okay, I think I'm
If you're
already-
proficient in these, which I think is
Yeah.
Because he has to choose that.
Yes, I am. And so my sleight of hand, it says I'm already proficient, so that includes the modifier, right?
Yeah, you don't use sleight of hand, you just do your, dexterity and proficiency.
Okay.
With your roll.
12.
You're
I step back to let them go through.
You know what, that's your handiwork?
No, that's all you.
Yeah, with the roll.
And I'm behind it.
This room is awesome.
Breathtakingly.
Breathtakingly zen.
Always.
I want to look around because it's weird that this room's empty.
And the doors are locked.
So you go into your room and take a look around? Yeah, make an investigation check.
You gonna help me?
I think she was gonna.
Oh, or you?
No, I'll definitely help them.
Okay.
So that's advantage or just
Advantage.
normal? Okay. Double 11.
Anything?
Double 11.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Just seems weird that the room's empty.
And what do you think, Mortimer?
An empty roof.
Okay.
No,
No,
no.
we can go to the other door.
Yeah.
There it is. That's the Trixie mindset.
No, he sees an empty room, it's an empty room.
Okay. So you're gonna go back this way?
Yeah.
Okay. This one.
boy room. His last interaction with halflings was not great.
Half elf.
Oh, you said they're half elf?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's what
I'm going to guidance myself.
Okay.
Do they,
Good.
do they look injured or
They look,
starving?
yes.
I'm gonna go talk to them, see what.
So you walk
what's
up to
going
the
on.
bars.
Yeah.
They're kind of slumped up against the back wall. Help us. Help.
I'll go with him.
Hmm?
I'm gonna go with him, stand beside him.
You stare up through the bars.
It's not a zoo, guys.
How long have y'all been here?
They seem like they're having difficulty.
Um,
I'm gonna look at them real quick because it seems kind of suspicious that people are down here. There's a mimic guarding. There's empty rooms.
Make an insight check.
Is an insight check an ability check?
Yeah.
Okay. And I
Anything
get-
that's not a save, basically.
Yep. And I get a d4. Okay,
I wanna-
Okay, dirty 20.
I was gonna joke and say I want to insight the dead dragon floor.
They seem too weak to hardly even respond. They seem like they're probably on death's door. They don't look like they've had food or water for a while.
I'll throw 2 of my rations.
They won't be able to move
at
though.
them. I'm throwing at 2 of them.
I'm gonna make a dex check to see how slightly through.
Just like hits him in the face and
I was gonna say.
22.
Ow.
They kind of scramble and just like, water, do you have any water?
That was like the one hit point they had left.
She knows what the nat 20 does. They're just kind of reaching out towards you.
I'm gonna look at the dragon more. Anything that stands out?
Well, he's in the cell of the north. Make a perception check.
No, no, not me.
You wanted to check it out.
I know. Wait, that's just. I'll do that then.
It's like a rotting corpse.
Gross.
Do you think we should let them out next?
I think I'm gonna ask them a few more questions first.
That's what I'm thinking too. It seems kind of suspicious.
They're kind of licking their fingers from the last 2 actions.
I'll start with my water skins too.
Thank you. And they
You're gonna make yourself sick. Told you.
Thank you so much. That helped a lot. I'm Adela. This is my sister, Chatty. Thank you. Can you let us out?
Where are you from? Are you from Phandalin?
Yes, we're from Phandalin. We sell herbs and spell components.
How did you get here?
Well, we came to the manor to see if they wanted to buy any of our wares. And we were staying one night, and there was an assault. We hid, but this mercenary found us. You can see, and she kind of points across the way, you can see what happened to him for not killing us.
What happened with the group that was here?
There was so much confusion. There's these people attacked. All I learned from she points again to them, is that they were hired to attack the manor.
I mean, you fed and watered them. You're going to let them out. It'd be a dick move for this lady over here. Here's some food and water so you can survive for the rest of the day and then die tomorrow.
I'm gonna do
Bye.
an insight check. 15.
He belongs to you.
Well, what do you think?
I think we should, but maybe we should be a little more cautious, because what if we let them out and then they just try and take off?
Of course we're going to take off. We need to get out of here.
That's what more like.
We're not fighters.
One girl was literally about to say, of course they're going to.
So, if we let them out, we're going to need to take them back to town.
For what?
Just point us to the exit. We'll go ourselves, please. We'll do anything.
Did they take everything that you had?
I'm not sure. They drug us down here. Our supplies were in our room. Upstairs in the manor.
You know, the manor that is destroyed and ruined.
Mm-hmm.
That's convenient. So what are they wearing?
It looks like common clothes, but pretty soiled and ragged at this point.
I guess we should let them out.
I want to frisk them if we let them out.
Hmm?
I want to frisk them.
Yeah.
Before you let them out?
I mean, I can't do it through the bars.
I was going to say. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Do you want to unlock it, or do you want me to?
How are you going to lock it?
I have these tools.
Oh.
Not for sure.
Now I'm kind of like squinty-eyed looking at both of you. Like,
Something that's missing.
You can go ahead and do it.
Okay.
And I'll stand with my rapier.
It would just be a straight dex check for you.
Okay.
Corinne.
I add my dex modifier.
Mhm.
Just your dex, yeah.
Okay, 18.
You pop that lock. And the sisters tentatively push the door open. You wanted to... They're complying completely.
Okay, yeah, frisk them. Was that investigation or what?
You don't even roll. We have nothing on them except their clothes.
well, we were just kind of like standing in the back shaking his head.
Okay, well, I guess, so they drank all of the water I gave them?
Yes. They'll give you the skin back, but it's empty.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fine. I'll give them,
Between the two of them, it's fine.
I'll give them 2 rations each. And
Bless you. Thank you.
and they can go.
Where can we find you to thank you later?
I don't know.
You don't know where you'll be.
Who knows?
I may not even live through this day.
Pretty much.
I think we'll probably be at the Stone Maid.
If you ever find yourselves in Waterdeep, just go by the Freelancers.
We sell
Or
wares there
Search
occasionally.
for Hopeful Manor. One of those two.
Okay. We will. And we'll be sure to find some way to repay you for your help.
Man,
Thank you.
get out of here.
Get out of here.
The only
They're like,
problem, the only problem is when they get to that that pit. How are they gonna get across?
They're half elves, they'll figure it out. They'll do some acrobatic stuff.
They're stronger than
They called the other dude a mercenary. I'm gonna go back and check him out, see if he's got anything on him.
The door.
Well, the door's locked also.
I know.
I'll unlock it for
I
you.
thought you said he was at the door though.
No, he's in the cell. He's in the
Oh,
northern
okay.
cell.
I was meant from like looking at him.
From looking at
You
him,
can see if they have something on them, as far as like bags or anything.
not really. Not with the option we made earlier.
Okay.
No, I want to look at him, so I'm gonna go unlock the door.
Okay, make
If I
a dex
can.
check.
14.
Okay. Nick is looking at you like, I'm gonna get this dude on my door. So you pop the lock and you go inside. Okay, as you go inside, the corpse lifts up and attacks. Make a initiative roll, everybody.
Ha ha!
Mortimer's just gonna watch you fight him.
This is going to be really hurting.
Okay. So, Rio.
17.
Nick.
21.
Nice. Alright, fighting to please. Mortimer.
16.
Okay. Okay. So next, you're kind of on edge after that sarcophagus snafu. So you're the first to react.
And so he's the only one in the cell?
Yes, Rail's the only one in the cell right now, but this body just rose
Yeah.
up.
Did it move quickly?
Pretty quick.
Well, I'll hold the door for him to come run through.
Come out!
I mean the door to the sarcophagus room. I mean,
Oh, okay. So you'll be like, let's go this way.
yeah.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
Rail.
How close am I?
You're in melee range.
So you may want to leave if you're already that hurt.
Disengage and run.
No! You say. Mortimer.
I
Full
kick
movement.
the cage shut. I just kick it shut.
Okay. Are you staying there? Or?
Well, it's locked back in now.
It's not locked. You didn't lock it.
I think I have a lock. I'm running.
Well, it's a key lock, so you
Oh.
would need a key or to redo that.
Well, then I leave.
He's like, and then Nick's everybody's through. You want to just shut that door behind you?
Yeah. And then, I guess, does it open into the cell room or into the sarcophagus room?
Into the cell room.
Okay, cool. I mean, do y'all want to block the door or just run?
Well, if we block it, that's not going to do anything.
Yeah. I mean, I'll hold him up a little bit, but
Well, she said the door opens to the cell room.
yeah. But
So he
would
just
have to-
opens it and then there's stuff in the way, he just pushes it out of the way.
Yeah. So you just want to run then?
When you blockade a door, you always want it to be on the side of the door.
I understand that.
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
saying it
here.
might be an obstacle at least.
From the room behind you.
Okay, so I just run them
Okay.
through back into the pit.
Back into the pit. You just take a running jump.
If I can this turn, yeah.
Oh, definitely. Rail.
Run to the edge of the pit if I can reach it. I don't think even with a running jump I could pass it with guidance either. Nope. I don't think there's a way I can. I'm just gonna have to stand here and hold my action until he turns the corner.
Okay. Corner.
All I can do.
Those two booked it towards pit run. What do you
Oh, my God, I guess.
do? Okay. You guys can try to jump the or you can jump the pit. Rio standing there at the edge looking like, oh, this is our guy.
Pretty much.
I'll just stand there.
Alright. You hear the door from behind you. Pull it open. Rio, it gets right here. That's your held action.
Eldritch Blast. Just see if I can faster. 18 plus 7.
Got it?
3 and push 10 feet away from me.
And push him back into the broken sarcophagus.
Yep.
Then it is Nix's turn. Nix, the two are standing behind you.
The girls?
No, the girls are gone.
No. Oh, you mean them two?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
I mean,
I'll shoot the dragon one with an arrow.
what was you doing?
3 and push 10 feet.
12.
Rail, it's your turn.
Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
We get another 18 plus 7.
Definitely.
5. And push as far back as I can.
Use it already as far as you can. Mortimer.
Screw it. I'll run.
And attack him with my sword. Recklessly. Which I'm glad I did. That's that one over there.
That hurts.
13 plus 6, I'm sure it's gonna hit him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not bad. 13 damage.
Very nice. You kind of slice a chunk of rice sticking out of his arm. And he's going to try to claw you.
Of course he is. And all that advantage.
16
That's it.
hits. I need you to make a con save.
Wonderful.
I was trying to keep it back.
You can't get across. That's a dirty 20.
Okay, and then 6 slashing damage. And then it's Nick's turn.
I will shoot again. 19.
Feel it.
And so is he in range?
Mm-hmm. You get your shitty back. This is like a trick shot. You just kind of like bounce it off the stem and hit it right in the arm. It's kind of hard to him, but you still do it.
11.
Very nice. And then Rail.
Okay, so Mortimer's in front of him.
Mhm. And back by the pit.
I'm going to move closer to the double doors, but to the bottom.
Okay. So just go diagonal.
And I'm going to try and hit him with Eldritch Blast to move him diagonal.
Roll a hit.
15.
That'll hit.
And 10.
Ooh, nice hit. blast him right in his chest, and it just kind of like chest burster, kind of explodes, and he sinks down into rock. You know, out of initiative.
Now check him.
Alright. Now checking him, you find 3 glass vials. And I'll put those over here.
Cool.
Nice.
Waters.
I'm not drinking them.
Mortimer, right?
I might get that across that.
Well, before we leave, he's gonna go recheck that empty room now. The empty one?
Oh. I mean,
I
they're
said
all
the-
kind of empty now.
I said the empty room, you're like, which one? The empty one.
Alright, your inventory is updated.
Oh, cool.
So you go back to the empty room.
I'll follow him since he's going somewhere else.
Hey, where are you guys going?
Wait, stop, don't.
I guess I'll jump back across and follow them.
Okay, let's take a quick break,
Where
4
was it?
minutes,
Something.
and then we'll go back.
Mortimer is curious.
Yeah. Seems really weird that everything's so empty. If we're looking for something.
Good. I have a question for you. Clarify. What was this, 1? And then 2? Okay, that's all.
Yeah, 3 vials.
Okay, so the 3 vials are 1 of that and 2 of that. So I thought, just wanted to make sure. I'm not.
Starving. You should read the comments. You should read the comments on the stream.
Oh,
Jeremy's commenting.
is he?
Yeah.
Oh. What's he calling?
I don't know. It doesn't show.
It doesn't? I can see it.
Nope. You may be able to because you're watching the
Because you've been there since the beginning. It might just show like, join.
Yeah. I just put.
Looks great. And Jeremy said, wait, who did?
Wait, who did? And they can see our stats, you said, right?
Mm-hmm. If you go to the Twitch and you hover over, you can see, you can pull up their stats. Like it updates with your health and everything.
That's all about that.
Hover over what?
look over the screen, there should be a button that looks like a B. Off to the right. And then click on that.
On the right.
Ah, there you go. Oh, it's just being unrated. If you hover over the video, y'all should pop up. Dang, y'all are all in the red.
Mortimer has been for a little while.
Still has more help than everybody else.
I can't seem to figure out where it is.
I think you have to have a mouse to do that.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, see?
Yep. That's cool.
Alright. Alright, let's go back. Okay, so y'all go back to the engine room.
Yep.
Where are we going to see?
She's just gonna start walking like along the walls, kicking, flipping around.
Make an investigation check.
I'll help you. It seems really suspicious of the
Or
nothing around.
here's what's gonna be a minus. Yep. 12.
There's nothing tricksy about you there.
Well, it's not necessarily the wall. He's kicking on the
Yeah.
ground. He was thinking maybe, because he's seen stuff be invisible before. Back there was invisible stuff in the corners, and so he's just like going along the walls, kicking at the ground, seeing if he kicks anything.
He's like,
Invisible.
maybe the empty room isn't an empty room. No, it isn't an empty room.
Ah, just like I thought. Anyways.
Okay.
And he jumps across the pit. I don't know what you're gonna do.
So Mortimer comes back and he's out with you.
No.
I thought she said you jumped across the came with us.
Yeah.
Or did it take her?
Mm-hmm.
Then that's what y'all did.
So now I'm standing at the edge of the pit trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I guess I could try and jump it and then fall to my death.
You could.
It's always an option.
Well, that's always an option.
That's definitely a choice.
A little help.
You're so needy.
You haven't let me lift enough of your weights.
I guess
He
I
takes your rope that you have tied to the pit and he just throws it over to you. There.
Try and
So
catch
you
it.
have the rope that's tied off on the side that they're on.
Pull it till it's taut, and then tight myself as tight as I can.
Okay.
And then try and
just do a running jump.
do a running jump and grab onto it so that I can slow my descent.
When he does that, can I yank the rope and try to pull him across?
Absolutely. Dex check from Rail. And strength check from
Oh God.
I'm gonna
Athletics.
help Mortimer pull.
Oh yes, do it with advantage, Mortimer.
Oh, that's even better. You said strength?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't crit. Please don't crit. Please don't crit.
That's gonna be a 22.
So you remember in the first session when y'all had tied Mortimer to the rope and he descended like an angel? It's kind of like that for a moment until they
You're like-
pull you and y'all all tumble like a bunch of bowling pins.
You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah. If I would would have gotten less than a 19. Would have been different. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it across.
You're across now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'm like,
No, get out of y'all's prone positions.
Yep.
Was there anything else in that area that Kilbar went to?
There's more area over there. We didn't get very far. We were just trying to survive.
Survive?
Those bugs were.
Bugs? This is the first you're telling us about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really filling me in. There was bugs in there, and Kilbar got a little cocky. He took on too much. He needed help.
Alright.
He's such a big softy whenever he's in trouble.
Let's go check it out.
Alright, so you'll go back into the main room. And Kilvar's kind of propped up against the wall right here. He's kind of doing this under. He's kind of asleep against the wall.
Taking a rest.
Mm-hmm.
Let him rest.
You go through the door that you had closed behind him before.
Mm-hmm. That smell hit me?
Uh-huh.
Like Mortimer Luther do that. He's part animal. His nose is sensitive.
Okay. So this room,
That
it's still got strong smell of death. And you see what looked like what was once a large ornate hall. Wall supports are crumbling. There's 10-foot deep rift in the floor. 2 wooden bridges span the rift, and the floor is littered with skeletal corpses.
That's a lot of death.
And pile of rotting bugs.
There's a few bloodstains before the first bridge.
That looks fresh.
Very fresh.
Oh yeah. That was not fun.
Let's go across the bridge, I guess.
First bridge?
Yeah. I'm heading for the stairs.
And I'll follow him slowly. Very slowly.
Next, you bring up the rear.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see a door to the south and a door to the north.
He turns around and looks at you. Looks back at the doors.
I can't see the second one, but we didn't get that far. We just got to the first bridge.
We'll turn right.
North?
Yep.
Alright. Okay. A 5-foot diameter circle of dark energy crackles in the northwest corner of this room. The walls are etched with complex runes, as well as drawings in charcoal and some reddish substance. The runes pulse with the same dark energy of the portal, surging and ebbing in a steady rhythm. As you enter the room, there's a spark, and a creature crawls out. Need initiative.
Uh-oh. Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
This creature is horrific in every sense of the word.
Call of Cthulhu style.
Yeah, something like that.
16.
Red.
20.
14.
Another fight for the lead. The thing wriggles out fully into the room, and then Merle, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna get up into the doorway area and see this creature.
We have that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
Do I
all
have
that is
sort of
clear.
clear sight? Sort of.
Are you moving past Mortimer into the room, or
No.
staying behind Mortimer?
Behind Mortimer.
Then it has covered.
Okay. Well, let's try this. Eldritch Blast. Nope. At 1 does not hit.
Ooh, one. Another squirrel jumps out in the middle of your butt. And it's just squirrel gets sleeping nicely. Next.
I don't know. It may not have. I don't think that 1 kills a squirrel.
I guess I'll just try to shoot it with an arrow. 16.
16 will hit.
9.
Okay. Mortimer.
He looks around.
You see me just kind of crazy-eyed.
Keep going. I run in there.
Mortimer rushes in.
Mortimer.
No one knows that you can't heal.
Wasted it all on kill bar. And I miss. 11.
11 hit.
Oh, sweet. Giblets. Gosh, what's happening right now? It's gonna be
Oh yeah.
6 damage.
And then you hear this gibbering sound. And it's gonna try to bite.
Don't play me. Advantage.
Didn't need it.
Ouch.
Anyway.
And I'm down.
Piercing damage. And you're absorbed into the body.
Gosh.
Oh.
Can we still see him at all, or he's just gone?
He's absorbed into the body. Ram.
Well, this may be a TPK, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna back up and toll the dead. See what happens.
Let's see what happens.
You keep him away from you.
13.
13? Okay, so he takes a d12. 12! Got a damage. Finally, max.
Max out. Good job.
Wither away, you
Nix.
pile of flesh.
I'll
One
shoot
of
it
the dying
in an
body
area.
is very proud of you.
18.
13. Will it?
I'm not adjacent.
And will not be adjacent.
No. As much as I can hope, I won't be. Though I'm pretty sure next turn I will be.
I'm sorry, what was damage?
6.
Mortimer.
Oh, I do get to make it. I was absorbed, so I wasn't sure if I was going. 10, that's a success.
Followed by a failure.
No.
And this thing slithers forward and it's Rail's turn.
Did you say 10? It can only move 10 feet. That's perfect for you.
I'm gonna move. Let's see.
You don't even have to. Just push him back where he was.
Yeah, but I kind of want to move into the room so that I can get.
Go into that corner.
Yeah, I'll just stand at the door and I'll just toll the dead again.
Okay. Boom. Wisdom save. 11.
5. I'm trying.
Almost looks hurt. Nix.
I'll shoot it again. 14.
Got it.
9.
Okay. Mortimer.
I haven't needed a nat 20 right now. That was not. That's a failure. And Mortimer's dead.
Mortimer dies as he takes another failure. And his eyeballs float and to the top of the monster. And you see his green eyes staring out at you. And a mouth, Mortimer's mouth joins the chorus of gibbering. Freya.
Back up 10 feet. Toll the dead again.
4.
My friend. 8.
Okay. Nix.
I'll shoot it again.
You never told Mortimer that you couldn't.
11.
And he's always relied on you and keep him going.
I have been.
11.
But
11.
I wasn't able to take a short rest.
I'm saying that, but that's why Mortimer
No.
rushed in, because he figured you had his back.
Yeah.
You. This thing just. Goo and body parts and everything explodes
And
across the
it's
room.
too late.
And an eyeball rolls to a stop in front of Rose.
Oh, look
What's
her
that
right up
button?
at you. And you recognize it.
Is it Mortimer's?
What about my stuff?
It was a sword.
Even the magical sword?
Not sword.
What about the potion? I think they're technically magical.
Anything magical is slither.
So it's just on the ground in the room?
It's amongst the goo.
Yeah.
Oh, so where the thing was.
Yeah, basically.
So, but we saw it come out of the ball in the corner?
It came out of this portal.
Oh, it's a portal.
Oh, luckily most of everything's pretty much in the bag of holding, which is a magical item.
Sure.
So,
So,
technically you have all my stuff.
guess.
Congratulations, including my gold. This lots and lots of gold. More red.
He doesn't know what's in your bag.
I know. But he saw way more than he did the last time.
Yeah.
I want to pick up any body parts that are on where, put them in a container.
You pick up an eye.
Just in case we ever
Make
are able
a
to.
investigation or nature check. Whatever you're better.
They're both zeros, so you need help or no?
I guess I'll just roll my own then, right? Let's see.
Okay.
Is Jeremy still watching?
He said it's already Mr. Pushing at you.
So I was going to see pushing at me.
What about Mr. Pushing at you?
I got an
15.
You get 2 eyes, what looks like a newt tail, and that's most what you can find. And then of course all this stuff. You grab the bag.
Basically, she's a sword and bag with some hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clean off the sword.
You take that out of your room or something.
Maybe we should take a rest before we
Yeah.
go further, because
I don't think we should continue. I think we should go back to the timer.
it's a good idea.
So, if we're in agreement.
Out of game. That's what I wanted to do, but Mortimer would have been like, let's go back to the tavern and take a break. As long as y'all were pushing, he was going to push.
Yeah.
Alright.
And we'll head back to the tavern.
No problem. You gonna leave Philgar there?
We're gonna slap his ass awake.
Not even gently. You just pa, and he's like ready to lunge at you. And then he sees it too, and he's like, ugh. Where's Mortimer?
He's gone.
He took off without us again.
No, he's gone.
What do you mean gone?
He's dead.
Mortimer's dead?
This is all that's left of me, and I showed the container with pieces of it.
He gets a look on his face, and he just doesn't respond. He goes, this guy.
No, I guess if we're in agreement, then we're heading back to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Not our tavern, the one in
The one in
the
town. Yeah. You make your way, you trudge back to the tavern. And you see Gilda there, kind of recovering. And the innkeeper, the same one as last time, goes, what do you want? Well, y'all weren't there last time, never mind.
Yeah.
You see a dwarf woman go, what do you want?
Nothing, I'm just gonna go sit down and just think.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to drink, I guess.
Okay. It'll be a silver.
There's some money from here. Okay. Okay, got it. You said it's 1 silver? Okay. I just have to count it.
Take a break to figure out what we're gonna do next while y'all digest, as it were.
Well, that's
Ryan Kelly, you killed yourself.
Gotta play your character, man.
Yeah. What do you want?
I run on limited information.
yeah. At least I have parts for you, so if we ever,
I've already used up my
yeah,
freebie.
And Reels is just for you too.
but we can still try and pay for stuff.
Yeah.
Those are real too.
So what do y'all want to do?
You're a
for
good
this
friend
issue?
though, and I'd rather not lose you. Unless you're ready to pass on.
I mean, I'll play my characters. I'll bring them back. I just don't know if I can bring them back.
We'll see. When we get back to Waterdeep, I'll probably go talk to the people at the Spires in the morning.
Unless you find somebody here in town.
I don't
Just
think
simple
they
here
do.
in town.
I guess I can go look around.
Yeah, well, there's a church here in town. Wait, also, we'll finish up your break. before we get back to that.
Yeah, honestly, me as the player, I knew you were tapped, but you hadn't told, like, Rail hadn't told Mortimer anything.
Yeah.
And every other fight, Rail's always had his back and being able to keep him going. That's kind of what he expected, and that's why Mortimer ran in.
Yeah.
That's why you saw me close my eyes for a minute, 'cause I was like, I know what's going to happen, but I got to do what Mortimer would do.
Yeah. And I
He's
tried
learned
to
to
do
put a lot
as
of
much
trust in you
damage as
guys.
I can.
Hmm?
And I tried to do as much damage as fast as possible. as I
Yeah.
could.
No, y'all did good. It's just I rolled a 4 instead of a 10 plus.
Mhm.
And he was dealing damage to me every turn, so it was,
Mhm.
oh, there's Jeremy. Texting.
Uh-oh. That's gonna be a $10,000 bill. trying to figure out what we should do next.
Mortimer was the decision maker.
Mostly. I'm not really good with decisions.
I know what I would do, but I can't game it for you.
I think what I'm going to do is go and check out the temples that are around Phandalin. Fill in the guy that owns the manor, our mansion, about what we've found so far. We may end up just having to go back to one.
Okay. When everybody's ready. Okay. So y'all have spent a little bit contemplating in the tavern. Now what would you two like to do?
Is there a way to get it back, or should we just?
There's only one way that I know how, but it's going to be extremely expensive and it's going to be very time consuming. And the only place that I could maybe guarantee that we could find the spell or someone that can do that kind of magic would be in Waterdeep. But I think I'm going to check here in Phandalin, see if there's anybody that can bring him back. If not, we may want to just go tell the person that owns the manor what we found so far and see if we can get a group of guards or citizens that can help us investigate it more thoroughly. And if not, then we may just have to go back to Waterdeep.
Okay. I'm following you. Did we take a short rest or anything? Or
Sure,
is
if
that
y'all want
over?
to, y'all can take a short rest.
I'd like to.
Okay.
So you roll 1 hit die?
You can roll up to as many hit die as you have, just keeping in mind for future short rests.
Which is 4 because you're level 4.
And it's they reset every long rest.
You get half back on the long rest.
No, it absolutely is.
gonna try and go talk to the people at any of the temples
Okay, well
here in
there's
Phandalin.
2 here in Phandalin. There's the Shrine of Luck. Used to be the only shrine in town. And then the newer Temple of the Coin Maiden.
I guess I'll go to the Temple of Luck first.
The Shrine of Luck?
The Shrine of Luck.
Okay. So you head that way. Inside, it's kind of run down, not the best temple. You see this female elf who's kind of, she's definitely an older elf. She's kind of hunched over one of the altars she's polishing when you come in.
I guess I'll walk up to her and say, "Excuse me, ma'am. I'm looking for some help."
Help, you should pray to Tadmora.
My friend just died, and I'm trying to find.
You're trying to find a way to get over your grief.
To bring him back.
Oh,
I'm trying to find someone that could cast some kind of resurrection spell.
you won't find anything like that in this little town. Should have prayed to Tadmora before you did whatever it tells you were doing. Tadmora brings the luck and she takes the luck away.
That is very true. Good day. I'll just walk out.
I'll pray for you.
Thank you.
But yells out as you're walking out.
And the shrine is to who again? And how do you spell it?
Shrine of, this was a Shrine of Luck, and then there's the Temple of the Coin Maiden.
And who's the god?
For the Shrine of Luck,
Mm-hmm.
Tymora. Tynora.
Tyno.
M-O.
Oh, M-O.
R.
And then the coin maiden?
Temple of the Coin Maiden.
I guess I'll go there next to see if anybody there has the ability to bring that.
This building is much more opulent than the last.
I sure spend my coin freely.
It's got all the fineries that you would expect from a temple to the goddess as well. Inside there is a female gnome and 2 female humans. And the gnome seems to be talking to the 2 humans. She seems to be the one in charge.
Then I guess I'll kind of stand out of the way, maybe kind of near a shrine or something to the coin maiden, and just wait till their conversation ends.
So it kind of starts to trail off. And sisters, I'm sure you'll want to have more festivities. Of course. And they kind of courtesy and take off. And then the gnome towards you. Oh! Somebody here to worship in Joaquin's name?
Yes, but I also have a quest, kind of. I'm trying to bring my friend back that just died.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. How long ago has this person died? Person,
2 hours.
Person, right?
2 hours ago, or a little bit more than that. Just very recently.
And you have the body.
I have pieces of it.
Oh, well, that's far beyond my skill then.
I'm trying to find someone to.
You'll probably want to go to one of the largest cities, such as Neverwinter or Waterdeep, or even Baldur's Gate, if you make it in time.
Baldur's Gate's a little bit far.
Further south, yes.
Waterdeep, I live there, so
I would recommend you go there then,
thank you.
in Joaquin's name. Shivers, yeah.
And I walk out.
Okay.
And I'm like, a little player.
You have a little lip tremble for a moment, and you're just like, and then you compose yourself. You see Nick staring at you.
Yep. I feel bad because I'm walking in these temples that aren't my own, and I'm kind of lying to them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna send a little prayer to Lathander. Please help me.
Please don't
Forgive
spite
me.
me. Please don't spite me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry for lying to other people. What should we do now?
I mean, we pretty much did what we were sent for. We knew what happened. We'll see. Is there a chance that we can get back in time to help him?
I don't know. Maybe. We need to inform the person that owns the manor, though.
Okay. Well, let's go do that.
So we're gonna go inform. Who is it? Harbin?
Harbin Wester?
Yes.
Did you ask where he lives?
We know that he owns the the tavern.
Uh-huh.
I guess we're gonna have to ask around.
Okay, where would you have to start?
Probably at the tavern because he owns the joint.
Okay, you go back into the tavern, the female draft goes, "You again, didn't you just leave?"
Don't you like to get paid?
Are you paying?
Maybe.
What are you buying?
Maybe information.
Information. I don't see that on the menu.
Well, money's money.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find your boss's home.
I don't have a boss.
Or, well, the person that owns this establishment.
I rent it.
You rent it. But the building is owned by someone else. Would you happen
That
to know
is
his
the common
location?
definition of renting from somebody.
True. Would you know where he's living right now?
He.
Or, I don't... Thesis... No, Harbin Wester?
Oh, I know where he lives. What are you paying?
5 gold?
Yeah, okay. Should have been sort of haggle. Yeah, he lives up on the other side of town. And she gives you directions to his manor.
I thought that shut her up. Thank you, madam.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be funny and blow her a kiss and walk out.
You hear some words after you get back that are used in polite society. I don't know, do you speak Dwarvish?
Yes, I do.
Well, yeah,
Okay.
very, very bad.
Dwarves and Elvish.
Yeah, I do too.
Alright, so you head over to Hardin's house. There's quite a crowd gathered outside the house, and they're all kind of standing around with whispering.
Can I kind of mingle in and kind of listen into
Kind of
what
get into
he's
the
talking
crowd.
about?
You hear, poor man, he was just hell and hearty a moment ago. This morning he was wandering around town. He even gave a fiery speech. What do you think?
I guess I'm going to kind of get slowly, surely go towards the front of the crowd.
Okay.
See what's going on.
You see, there's a couple guards standing in the yard, and they've got something draped with a sheet.
Is there any outside of the yard
Any?
guards
Mm,
that are so that kind of like how they usually police
Like
have
away from
police
the group?
tape?
yes.
They don't want you going into
Yes.
the area where something happened to disturb it. If I can kind of shift over to them.
Stay back, stay back.
I know. I was actually coming to talk to you.
Me?
Yes. Well, not you personally, but to the
Oh,
guard
okay, I was
group.
gonna say I didn't know you.
Yes. We were looking into something for, I'm guessing, the man that has unusually passed.
Yeah.
We
Off the
were
balcony. Bad luck that.
off the
Broke
balcony.
his neck.
That doesn't happen often.
Yeah.
From where I'm from, if you fall from a balcony, someone pushed.
Nobody else in the house. We've already checked. No. Business?
Very true, very true. I know a few people that are very, very sneaky. No matter who you are, you won't find
What?
No. I was just I was coming back to relay information to him.
Well, he's dead now.
But it may concern you. We found this entrance to an underground passage that is very dangerous. Up at the manor that was just blown to Kingdom Come.
Oh, yeah, that old place. Tresendar Manor, what about it?
There's a passage underground that has a whole bunch of evil entities.
Ew. Well, what are you doing up there? Who are you? What do you do?
I am Real Featherhawk. I was coming to investigate why a group of adventurers had disappeared. I am from Acquisitions Incorporated.
Oh, are you then?
Yes. And I was sent by Mr. Wester to go and investigate the building to see if I could figure out where his payment was.
Uh-huh. That
And
does sound like Mr. Wester.
he was very nice to me.
That
Up
doesn't
front,
sound like Mr. Wester.
he was. He was very upfront that he would like his money, but he was also concerned about the people that were renting the place.
Uh-huh.
If you want, I can take a few of your guardsmen to show you the entrance so that you can block it off. One of our friends sadly passed away trying to investigate it with us.
As you can see, we've got our hands full quite a bit right now. I don't think I'll be doing that.
If I write down the directions to it?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Give it to me.
Okay. I'm gonna stuffs it in his pocket. Doesn't even read it.
Thank you.
Okay. Move along, citizen.
I'm a citizen of this place. Okay. And then I'll meet up with Nix and see.
Okay.
I wanted to look up at the balcony, like how far?
It's
From-
about 10 feet. It's a story up.
Okay. Can I see anything from where we're standing?
Not really. It just looks like a normal balcony.
Is there, so we're at like the front of the house?
You're off catty corner to the front and the side.
I kind of want to go sneak around to see if I can get another entrance.
Make a stealth check.
I just want to move through the crowd, see
18.
if anybody's heard anything.
18.
What were you saying, Ram?
I just kind of want to go back through the crowd, kind of just mill around, just listening to everybody's conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Not real stealthily, just kind of like morning kind of thing. Since I'm doing it for one person already.
You hear most of it is still the same.
Mm-hmm.
You do hear a comment. Well, Sister Garel said he wasn't praying to time more like he should be. It's bad luck. That's what it is. And then, Nix, you get off to the side of the house, easy peasy. Nobody seems to notice you. It's pretty empty, pretty quiet over here.
Is there another entrance I can go in?
Oh, you're looking at. That's right. There is a back patio.
Okay. I try to go in it, I guess.
The door is locked.
Okay. I try to unlock it.
Okay, make a guess with proficiency.
20.
Ooh, yeah,
Unnatural.
very good. You hear some voices coming from upstairs.
Okay. I guess I'll sneak up the stairs.
Okay, inch your way up. Okay, you just inch your way up, and you can hear the voices get clear. Oh, there's nobody up here. Looks like he just tripped and fell. I'm ruling this an accident.
I'm gonna. Is it just one room up here, or?
There's a couple of rooms.
I'm gonna go check all the rooms.
Okay. You see one room that looks like a study. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty nice house. But nothing that really sticks out for you.
Okay, well, I want to see if I can peek into the room where those people are.
You get close to it, and you see you see the back of a tall male, kind of standing just beside the door.
And that's all I can see?
That's what you see.
Okay. So I can't like crouch down and look between his legs or anything like that? He's just blocking the whole door?
He's mostly blocking the view. You can make a perception check. You can't see anything.
11.
And he keeps shifting. He's talking to somebody. Just as you think you're gonna get a view, he moves.
Shifty fellow.
Okay.
Well, I think we ought to wrap it up and get out of here.
Alright, I'll go dodge into the study until they leave.
You hear some voices. You hear a couple laughs. Oh no. And boots on stairs.
Do I hear a door at all?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep waiting until I hear a door.
Rarely you see them come out the open front door.
Still just milling around with it.
Once it's been a few minutes, I'll try to sneak back down the hallway.
Down the stairs?
No,
or
back
down
to the room they were in.
Okay. You see, this looks like a bedroom. Master bedroom, I guess. There's some food on the side table, a little buffet. You see it's kind of lived in, but not really. Like it's well taken care of, probably cleaned up every day. And then some doors leading out to the patio, to the balcony.
Okay. I guess I'll go check on the balcony, but stay where they can't see me from outside. I want to look at the floor, see if there's any scuffle marks or anything hidden.
Okay, make an investigation check with disadvantage since you're staying outside.
6.
You see a chair kind of tipped over. You see a towel laying on the balcony.
Is there a closet or anything in the room?
There's a wardrobe.
Okay, I'll just go look in there.
You see a lot of very nice clothes suitable for a male.
Okay, well, I'll sneak back out the back.
Now we're going to do some stealth check on you.
18.
Very good. Anyone. You get out inside the house. The crowd is starting to disperse at this point. As the police are like, move on, nothing to see here. Kind of dispersed out.
I'll move kind of away, kind of in the direction, just towards the tavern, kind of,
Okay.
but not moving fast. Maybe 1 or 2 steps every 5 seconds.
Okay, so definitely try to hang back. Next, you will see the crowd is mostly dispersed at this point. You see Ray out hanging back from the crowd, and the police seem to be moving everybody off.
I'll go meet him.
Meet you there?
Seems like everybody's kind of sad and dying.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything inside.
Still seems really weird and suspicious.
So I have a question. Is the tavern that we're going to, is that the same as the inn, or is that
No, there's 2 separate ones. There's the tavern is the Sleeping Giant, the inn is the Phandalin.
And the person in the rebel said she's going to the inn? Or the tavern? The person who dug up? Yeah.
She went to the tavern and you saw her at the tavern.
There it is.
She didn't her, she was meeting with her.
I want to go check on our horses and our.
Y'all left them in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
They're still in the middle of the street. Doesn't seem to be anything missing from the back. But you can find right out.
I'm gonna. I don't remember exactly where everything is. There we go. Do they have a stable? Maybe at the farm? Maybe see. If not, then I'll just kind of go to an area with some grass. Green.
Well, there's the green. The town green.
No, I don't think they'll want horses on that. I may just go outside of town.
No, there's not anywhere really to stable your horses.
Trying to find out where there's a good area that they could just kind of stay for a little bit, that I could tie them up and they could walk around and eat grass, breeze. Can't really tell very much on the map.
There's not really any place for them, other than the green. That's the most lush area.
I guess I'll just stay with them and check all the stuff in the back of the carriage, the cart.
So you hop up into the back of the cart and you start taking inventory. Mix. What are you doing?
I guess I'll go back to the. Is it just there's just one tavern in town?
Yes.
Alright, well I'll go to the tavern and try to ask the bartender if she knows anything.
This is the third time you've come in today. What do you want?
I'll take an ale, and I had some questions for you.
I still order the ale and we'll see about the questions.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Mr. Wester?
He was in here earlier with that green fella of yours.
Sorry. Listen.
Thank you.
So do you know what's happened to him? Has anyone come here to tell you?
No?
So no one's coming here sad or anything out of the ordinary? Or worked up?
If they look where I would tell them to get out. She looks at you meaningfully.
Don't worry, I'm not sad. I just want to know what happened. So if I were to tell you that he's dead, how would that make you feel?
Alright.
Okay. Do you know anyone that wanted to kill him?
I'm sure there's somebody that would want to kill him. He wasn't the nicest person in the world. Don't really give a damn though.
Or you haven't seen anything out of the ordinary today?
Other than you.
Okay.
And that bright green fella.
Okay. Alright, well, thanks for the ale. I'll head out and try to find him again.
Probably
You've
the same
done most
spot.
of your inventory. You don't see anything missing.
I'll feed the horses and take them to, I guess, wherever a trough is that I can find.
There's one outside
Or
the
river.
trading post, a trough and hitching post, but not really anything for animals on a cart. And definitely not somewhere to stable on.
Yeah.
So do you want to head back, or what are you thinking?
It's getting late. It's about 6 p.m. now.
I'm thinking maybe we should just rest with the cart outside of town, kind of little ways out, so that the horse can graze a little bit.
And then just head out in the morning? Okay.
Okay. So y'all can find a camping spot outside of town. Take a long rest. And you can get up to half your max hit die back. So if you have 4, you can get 2 up. And I think you need to get on to it.
Trying to think if there's anything that I can do before taking a long rest, but I don't think so. So I'm just gonna take a long rest. I don't like leaving Phandalin, but I'd much rather try and save our farm.
Yeah.
So I guess are we in agreement to head to Waterdeep?
Yeah.
So it'll take you about 4 days.
Mm-hmm.
3 and a half. To get back to Waterdeep. Let me get both the y'all to roll D100.
Ooh.
And the double ones, that's the one place or the tens?
If it's a 1, it's a 1.
The one with the 2 numbers, is that going the ones or the tens place?
Oh, that's the 10th place.
Okay. So I got 0, 9.
So 9?
3.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
Which one?
Both of us are just him.
Just him.
Elvish, Dwarvish, Common, Abyssal.
You forget how sweet common.
You're approached in the middle of the night during your shift by a unicorn. Unfortunately, you share no common language, so it sadly bows its head and walks
It wanted to talk to you.
off. And that is the most exciting thing to happen on your journey back to your party.
We still have some to tell Jason.
Yeah, lots of things to tell Jason.
Are you gonna tell me?
Maybe if I can't figure out how to revive him.
So you sadly trudge back into town. Make your way to the dam.
I think we should stable the. Or well.
Y'all have this little stable area at Eagles Manor.
Okay, then we'll just go back to the Tresendar Manor, and I'll stable them and take all the supplies, store them.
Okay, that'll take you a while. It's about evening by the time y'all finish your settlement.
What time about do you think?
Probably 4 p.m.
I guess I'll run to the stars in the morning and see if there's anybody that can
In
go. Yeah, as fast as I can, I guess.
So you run about 20 feet, take a breath. Run 20 feet, take a breath.
Imagine he's like, when he's stabling the horse and there, he's like looking around the manor, making sure Jason's not around.
Yeah. He's like, there's Jason, Killer's still in the wagon. Forget it. No Grot. Where's Grot?
Are we sure we brought Gilbard with us?
Pretty big guy. He's pretty big. You make your way to the spire of the morning. Okay.
Let's see. I guess I need to find someone a little bit more important than just a normal, is there anybody like at a receptionist kind of desk thing? That's the only thing I could think of.
Churches don't typically have reception desks,
Or like
but there are a few acolytes and what wandering around.
Okay. Then I guess I'll approach one of them that seems like they know a little bit more than they show.
Okay.
And see if they can direct me to someone more higher up that could help me with my my accident that I happen to have had.
Okay. You say that and they kind of like look at your pants. And
No. I need to try and revive a friend to resurrect him? To revive him, pretty much.
Alright, so you're taken to the Archbishop, who you normally wouldn't be able to speak to, but since you're a member of the church, he'll take you in.
Yes.
And he listens to your plea. He goes, yes, interesting. And you don't have all the body parts. And he kind of like makes a face.
No, I only have a few bits.
Yeah, Well, there's 2 options. We could reincarnate him. He might not come back in the way you remember him. Or we could resurrect him, which is quite a bit, probably above your means.
How much would it cost for the resurrection, do you think?
10,000.
Okay. I figured it would be close to that.
That's the material, the time, it does take quite a bit.
And how much would it cost for reincarnation?
Oh, reincarnation? I could probably do that for only, you have to, I need to do some math. 1,000 gold?
True. I'll have to sleep on it, but thank you so much.
Don't sleep too long. You know there is a limited time.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Good night, my child. Lathander walk with you.
The thunder walks. Whatever.
With everybody. Yeah,
Yes.
he's a Okay.
And I'll just.
Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break, guys. We're back in
Yep.
2:17.
Hope it's not my vehicle.
Double check. Double check.
Yeah, there it goes.
Nope.
Man, this is nice to sit here just worry free, don't have to do or think about anything.
I'm having a conflicted moment. I know that reincarnation's cheaper, but I'm not sure how you would take it.
I'm dead.
You can have it.
Look, this is what I have to tell you. I'm dead. I have no say so. If you bring my character back, I'll play whatever you give me. If not, I got a backup. The only advice I'm going to give you is you have my stuff.
And I'm not probably going to get rid of it, except for maybe gold, if there's any gold in there.
There's one. There's the group funds and his personal funds.
And I don't want to snoop. I plan on.
How do you keep those separate in your bag, by the way?
He
Just
just
for-
has 2 separate gold bags. As he attains more, he gets a bigger bag for him, and then
I guess you're back at the manor.
Sure.
I guess I'll head back there. I probably won't wait till morning. I guess I'm gonna empty the contents of the bag of holding.
And how are you doing that?
Reach my hand in, grab the bottom, but I want to do it over the table.
Okay, you do that and an explosion of stuff comes out and it spills out onto the floor and it just not gonna kill anybody,
it's
but
not
it
like
is
violent, but
definitely
it's definitely like blah blah blah.
it's like, ooh, that's a lot of stuff.
Uncontrolled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drag out physics.
Ugh.
You need
That's
help going
surprising.
through all that? I can help you.
Yeah, let's start shifting through all this and put like the
Want me to
food
do
stuff
it, or you
in
gonna do
one
it?
corner.
That's good.
No, that's fine. You've got the list too.
So I'm guessing we'll just put it in piles of like everything that's got stuff in common with it.
Okay.
So, like,
so you
coins
grabbed the
will be
long
used.
sword already. There's a few vials of different potions, it looks like. A bag of ball bearings, bedroll, a bag of paltras, hand axes, great axe, a horn of like javelins, see a garnet, mess kit, mirror, net, rope, tinderbox, torches, water skins, whetstone, coin with a black snake on it, a couple bags, different bags of coin, a locket with an image of a woman on it, some maps that look like they were drawn by a child, some earrings,
then I'll put the gold in the pile.
There's two different piles.
Just put the two bags together.
Okay. It's almost more than you.
Yeah. And then I guess I'll take the bag of holding and I'll put the caltrops in it, the hand axes, the javelins, pretty much any kind of weaponry. I'll put the potions on the table and put the water skins back in it. Pretty much put everything but the gold and the potions in it.
Okay, so put everything but the gold and the potions back into that. Okay.
Kind of look at the potions one at a time and see if I recognize any of them.
You can
If
take
not,
a little taste to identify them. That's all it takes to identify
okay.
any potion.
Then I'll do one at a time.
There's 3 potions of healing, a potion of healing damage strength, potion of animal friendship.
Okay. And I'll just put them.
And a potion of kindness
And then I'll put them all back in.
into the bag.
Because I'd have no use for them.
I'll take some of those healing potions.
Just as no use for it.
Just 2 of them.
Yeah.
They're not mine.
Yeah, so I'll take them.
He ignores you in the bag.
Can I please have 1 healing potion? If we can get him back and he asks for it back, I will give it to him.
Okay, just one.
Okay.
And I'll give her a healing potion.
Okay.
And then I'll just see about the bags.
We'll see what. Oh, you're gonna count?
Yeah.
It'll take a little while.
Oh yeah.
It is quick count. So he determines one of the bags has about 1,019 in gold in it, and the other bag has about 975 gold. They both also have more silver, copper, and electrum in there as well.
Okay. Then trying to figure out how much silver did the one with the least amount of gold have in it?
Oh, there's platinum.
Oh.
Silver with the least amount of gold? About 200.
Okay, so that's about
20 gold.
20 gold. So pretty much I'll take all the silver out of there and all the copper.
No copper in that bag.
Or
Sorry.
pretty much I want to split off all the silver
Uh-huh.
and then put it into another bag. Take all the copper and silver that are in the other bag, put it in another bag, and then go exchange both of them and bring it back.
Okay, so you want to convert everything to gold.
Yeah.
Leave the gold and leave the platinum.
But take all of it. But just, I want to switch them out and then put it in there. So it's more versatile to
So it's
use.
gonna be 995
Mm-hmm.
for one. The other one only had, I don't know what the copper would be.
Copper.
And then stupid electron.
Times 5. Yeah. It'll take you a little while. It's definitely after dark, so most banks aren't going to be open at this time. Do you want to wait till morning?
I want to try and get it done as fast as possible.
You could probably find somebody that charges to do it.
How much are they going to charge?
We'll see. Probably a percentage. Probably 1%.
We'll see. I'll go find whoever will do it.
Okay. So.
I think I'm gonna have to go with reincarnation. Because I don't know of any other way to get 7 to 8,000 gold an hour. And I'm not going to steal from the Xanthar Guild again.
You don't want to go by yourself?
Mm-mm.
No?
I'd much rather have my friend back.
Okay, so it'll cost you 2 silver, 4 copper, and you'll wind up with 1,026 gold. Total for that second bag.
Okay. So 4 silver,
2 silver,
2
4
silver, 4 copper.
is the cost.
Okay. Then that's not too bad. I thought it was gonna be like 10 gold, and I was like, nope.
Okay. So that's currency. So now, total currency in gold in one bag, that includes the platinum, you've got 1,226. In the other bag, you've got 995.
Okay. So there's 1,200,
1,226 in one bag,
1,226,
995 in the other.
995 in the other one.
Nix, while he was doing all this hullabaloo, what are you doing?
Enjoying your potion of healing.
It's so pretty, I never had one before.
Well, I'm trying to get into this group, so I don't want to steal from them. So I guess I'll just check out the rest of the house.
It's not a great house. It's definitely seen better. There's like holes in the floor. You kind of peek into different rooms. The one has a hammock on it and dirt all over the floor.
If this was a mark, you would probably skip it.
Yeah. It does look like they're trying to do improvements. When you look into the basement, there's some canvas over a wall, some wood and nails lying around. One of the rooms looks like a little temple to Pound inside of it. One of the rooms is covered in pigeon poop. Well, it's mostly cleaned up. Most.
It's
Much as they could in that time. There's no feathers in there anymore. The windows are shut and locked.
yeah, that thing's got a bolt
Mhm.
lock.
One of the rooms has a bunch of books in it, and there's a short little fat kid asleep in one of the in the bed there with a book.
It's probably one of the more furnished and nice looking rooms.
Yeah, it does have a line and whatnot. It's taking care of more things.
Yeah. And Jinx usually keeps
Yeah.
most of the dust around the table off. And maybe the bed.
It's there's a little kid, he's asleep. Book on your downstairs chair. And you head upstairs and there's some work being done up here. It looks like they're trying to install a door at the top of the step, but it's just a frame right now. And you see 2 kids and they're awake, which is unusual for this time of night. And they've got toy swords and they're just clacking like they seem to be doing not very well. Better than you would expect, but not great.
Are these like teenagers or like little
They're
kids?
like 10.
Okay.
Strong kids.
Okay.
One's a tiefling with an eye patch, and the other is a girl with kind of chopped off hair.
I guess I'll I'll go in the kitchen and try to make us some food.
You're like, okay. So that's what you're doing when Rhea comes back.
You're the only one here. It's your decision.
He's like, I don't like this. I don't want to die.
He's like, I don't want anybody.
I don't want to make decisions.
I'm gonna set the bags of coins on the table. And out of the smaller one, I'm gonna take 350 out of.
Okay.
So now there's 6. No. 6, 4, 5 in that one. And then one. That would be 350. Bad.
Man, why do we play a game that has math? We're so bad at it.
75. And then take the other 650.
Out of the bigger bag?
Yeah, I need to change, go up.
So take 650 out of the second bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
76.
So altogether that's 950.
Oh, I miscounted. So I do need to take out another 100 out of the other one.
Another 100 out of the 695?
Yeah.
Okay.
To make no, out of the one that was the 576.
Out of the larger bag.
And then that's a total of 1,000.
Okay. What's 1,050?
1,050.
Okay.
And then I'll put just throwing money around.
He's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not supposed to be in charge of the group funds.
Yep.
So what are you doing?
And then put the 50 back into
The bigger one?
The bigger bag.
Okay, so in one bag you now have 695. The other, including platinum, you have 526. Okay?
And how many platinum?
It's 20 platinum. That's the 526 is including the platinum. So it's
Oh, that's
3.
including.
Yes.
Yeah, she's just giving you the grand total of how much is actually in the bag
Okay.
and gold value.
Right.
Okay, I was just making.
Yeah, she's.
Okay, then I'll head back to. I'll stuff the 2 bags of gold into the
Bag holding.
bag holding,
Okay.
and then head back to the pharmacy.
Okay. And Nix is like, you don't want to eat?
And then, but I make sure to tell her I'm gonna go try and get one for that.
Okay. I'll go with
Okay. And then.
And then juggle your hot food in your mouth and eat it all the way. And then you go back up.
Thank you for dinner.
And the Archbishop comes out in nightgown and a nightcap, and he's just like, it is the middle of the night, my son.
You said not to wait till morning.
So don't be too long, but okay, whatever, let's go. This is going to take at least an hour, so give me what you have,
The 1,000 gold
and the body parts.
and 2 eyes.
He
'Cause
kind
I'm
of,
not sure about the tail.
your choice. He kind of blanches a little bit when you give him the jar of eyes, and he's just like, interesting. Okay. And he starts setting up, and I'm going to ask for complete privacy. I'll have you wait here in the empty room, and I will bring you when you're ready, or if you'd like one quiet person may join me. So your friend sees a friendly face if you'd like.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
But I kind of like take my mouth shut so I don't make any noise.
So Nix, you're left to sit in one of the benches inside this very opulent temple. And the Archbishop takes you in the room and he goes, remember, not a word. And he starts setting up some ingredients, some oils and unguents, and he lays the eyes looking a little sick as he does so out onto an altar about where you would expect a body, if it were laying, to have its eyes. And he lights a brazier, and sickly sweet scent comes out, and it's kind of cloying, kind of makes your tongue feel thick, and he begins to chant and pray.
Can I sit Indian style like this? Just
Sure,
praying
as
with
long as
thunder
you're
quietly?
As long as you're quiet.
Just not making a sound.
Mortimer, I would like you to roll a D100.
Mm-hmm. I'm having a life for
61 to 68.
67.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was that you said about not having good luck with halflings?
Wouldn't even be the stout. Had to be the Lightfoot.
Must have been something left in your blood from when they bit you. Oh, when rolls work out story-wise. After an hour, your bottom has gone numb, you're hunched. Nix, you're bored out of your freaking skull. You hear the Archbishop, there we are. He's awake. And you look up on the table and you see a halfling. Mortimer, for a while there you were hunting in the woods, chasing wild animals, and then you heard a noise that you just had to follow. And then you awake and your limbs feel weird and short and light.
I'll fix that.
Well, you see this halfling begin to sit up.
I want to kind of look at the bishop, kind of like,
Yes, you can talk now.
Thank
Armin's
you.
like, what?
What?
What's my voice?
I knew
And
that
he sees
was
his
a
leg
chance.
like dangling. He's like, what? What's going on here?
I had to reincarnate you.
What does that mean?
Means I brought you back, but into a different body. Different race, too. It was the only thing I could do was that short time.
Well, this is definitely interesting.
Well, thank you for your patronage, my son. I'm glad your friend could rejoin us.
Thank you,
Oh,
Archbishop.
thanks, I guess.
The friend will be with you.
Then I'll help Mortimer.
You help him
Get
off
back
the table
downstairs.
because he's not. His legs don't quite reach as far as they used to.
Yeah, so I'm like, chop down.
I'll just fall over. And I'll
Perfect.
pick it up.
And it's like, oh, yeah. And
Well,
then,
also because of the. Well, no, you don't get that with reincarnation, do you?
you don't get the negative.
Oh, okay. Well, he was just getting used to his body.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, don't have a tail anymore. That's new. So you lead him out, and Nix, you see where I come out with this halfling.
Who's that?
Mortimer, reincarnation changes. It brings you back from next to nothing into a new body.
Okay. Welcome back.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't think he's very happy.
Well, we sell all your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Took good care of it.
Great.
Well, except for the gold.
What happened to the gold?
I had to use some of it.
Oh, okay. That's what you had to do.
But I kind of hold out the bag of holding too.
I'll take it from him. I'm like, is everything in here?
Pretty much.
Okay, I trust you.
Alright. It's very late at night. Almost morning.
And we'll go home. Go to the man, I guess. Because nothing's open.
As a point of order,
Mm-hmm.
I can no longer use my great axe. Correct?
It's a heavy weapon?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can use it.
that's what I thought.
You can get one crafted for your size, right?
I have the longsword.
Yeah, he's got
Longsword's
all
not
of
considered
it.
heavy. I can still use it.
I don't remember the rules on reincarnation. So you keep your...
It's not because the reincarnation, it's because he's small now.
Yeah, but you
My
keep
size
your...
is considered small.
So your race changes, but you keep your stats.
No.
Everything,
Yeah,
reincarnation?
I become a halfling.
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything
you
else.
keep you change your race.
Your physical
But you
stats.
keep your physical stats.
Yeah, my attributes
Before.
stay the same.
Yeah, your attributes.
Your racial stats
Mhm.
change.
Yeah.
Everything else stays the same.
Yeah, I have fewer hit points
Yeah.
now.
A
A lot of it, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, Jason. Like, oh yeah, that's like all my life.
Exactly. Okay. And my AC went down.
Can you go ahead?
I'll help Mortimer get home if he needs it.
You know his sense of direction. You all gonna go to bed or gonna stay up?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna go to bed. I mean, it's way...
Nix has never spent the night here. She doesn't know.
You can stay in my room for tonight till we have a room ready for the next day. I'm gonna sleep on the floor right here.
You're right. Cozy patch of floor.
Yep.
Keep in mind, on the bed, Jinx is still passed out.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I wonder
Are
if
you
Jason
kidding
would
me?
mind. I'm gonna go upstairs and check Jason's
I don't know
room
if
and
this
see
is
if he's
what I
not
just
there.
did. I don't think it is. Maybe the bottom list.
Didn't you have different ones?
I don't remember.
What is that after?
Languages?
Oh, here we go. I don't know. I would say you still have the same ones if you remember what they are.
I'm gonna go.
I had told her.
Don't know probably what it was, so what goes on.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. That's it.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I want to go check Jason's room and see if he's there. Because if not, the bed should be empty. And she can
It
just
is
spend the
empty.
night
There is
there.
various paint pots spread around his room.
Alright, so, new fresh coat.
You don't see
Okay.
anywhere in the room that has been painted?
Yeah. But just pick them up so soon.
There's some very interesting colors.
It's Jason. I'll make sure to take the bill and put it on the nightstand.
Okay.
On the bed.
I wouldn't have a next room.
I thought we got nightstands for pretty much the whole
Did you?
every room. Me and Lamina were shopping.
Oh, I thought y'all just got it for y'all's room.
That's what I thought too.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was for both of y'all's rooms.
Okay. Then I guess I'll just keep it with me.
Okay. Stick it in your pocket.
And then I'll just show Nix to this room. You can stay here for tonight. And then we'll clean out a room for you tomorrow.
Other than the paint, it smells lovely in here. Foofy even.
And
I have some explaining to do.
you need some help?
No.
Well, I'm going to bed then. Try and rest up.
Hey. Thanks for bringing me back.
You're welcome. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save you.
He's already done. As you say that. You go into your room and you see Nat and Squiddly are in there and they're putting their weapons away for the night. And then Squiddly turns and you open the door and goes, "What are you doing in here?"
It's my room.
No, this is Mortimer's room.
And I'm Mortimer.
He gives you a very concerned look and then he taps Nat on the shoulder. And she turns around.
And he automatically starts signing to her and her. It's true, I'm Mortimer.
I don't know. She said something like, "How did this happen?"
I died.
But you promised.
I'm back. I'm still here. I just look different. Told you I wasn't gonna leave you.
She reaches behind her belt. She takes a dagger and she flings it towards you.
I catch it.
So you do.
I'm even better at that now.
And she looks. She looks at Squiddly. "I don't see the problem." Basically, is what she says. She says, "I don't see a problem. That is totally Mortimer." And Squiddly's like, "Okay." And they're gonna crawl into their bed.
Okay, I'll jump
And,
in my hammock.
And you kind of startle Marmaduke for a moment.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so he kind of crawls and claws into you. But then he kind of settles up right on top of your head. "Hey, you have hair now."
I do.
You find out as he makes a nest in it. Kitten biscuits, kitten biscuits.
Okay, so this is a new thing.
That's a new sensation.
You're furry.
And y'all can take a long rest. If you still have hit dice that are missing, those will be back.
Yep. Feels good. Wake up in my own bed, not in the park.
Well, you kind of got a foot in your kidney. But yeah.
I lose most days.
Yeah.
But it feels good to be home. I want to check with Jinx in the morning to see how he's doing.
He wakes up.
After he
eventually-
wakes up.
Yeah. Eventually he wakes up and he goes, "Y'all are back.
Yeah.
Mr. Jason said you'd be back."
Oh, so he was here watching for a little while.
Yeah, but then he said he had something to do and that Gra would watch us. Gra's been watching us when he's not at the temple.
He's been very busy at it.
Yeah, well, he said he has some atoning to do.
Atoning?
I don't know what that
breaking
means.
His habit of drinking.
Gra drinks?
You couldn't tell.
I've never drank before. I mean, other than water.
It's a smell.
Oh yeah, it did smell like pee.
I'm sure. How's your studying going? You doing good?
I think I can almost cast that one that you were teaching me. What was it?
Comprehend language.
Yeah, that one. I'm pretty sure I could almost tell what that dwarvish lady who was trying to sell us stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what she was trying to do. I could almost tell. I'm pretty sure.
Let's see how you're doing, and we'll do a little study session.
Okay.
Just to see how he's doing with guidance. Just lighten him up.
And guidance is a what?
D4.
Okay. So say something in another language.
I'll say hello in a distance. You can understand him.
He said hi back.
Let's see. How was your day in the whistle?
I don't eat hay.
So you can only understand parts of words. I'll switch to Dwarvish and say, good day.
Yes, it is.
So you can sort of understand. I'll switch to Elvish and ask what's the weather?
I don't wear a sweater.
Good job. I'm just so proud of you.
I did it!
You're doing very, very well.
It's so exciting.
You're becoming a mage.
I know magic. And he runs out there. Yeah, Squidly! We're mostly Squidly! I know magic!
And I go downstairs. I'm just so happy.
So that's what busted into your room. And you're already gone. Never mind. You already went on your run and everything, I'm sure. Or did you
Well, it's more of a walk today because he's trying to figure things out.
He's like,
got,
what?
He's got thinking to do.
Okay. So
It's
you're not
it's
there.
fine.
Nick's from below you. You hear a lot of yelling and kids' voices and such.
I roll over and try to go to sleep.
You're like, something like that. Okay. What were you doing, room?
Just going downstairs.
Okay.
I have to dab my eyes. I'm so proud. I'm really happy that he was able to follow his dream.
Here's a picture for you, Nick.
Those are all kids?
Which was the one?
I guess I couldn't hear it.
It's Jinx right there.
This is Jean's, the
That's
one
what
that
I
was in
was
Rose
saying.
room.
That's what I
And
was
these were the
wondering.
two that were fighting upstairs.
They're all doing good.
Right.
I'm gonna go, I'll just wait around until Nix comes downstairs or Mortimer comes back.
Point of order. Mortimer's gonna take longer today because he's kind of going by his favorite shops also and like, hey, look.
Just like to reintroduce myself.
Yeah, basically.
Avi especially is really excited. He's like, look at you! You are so cute! Is that offensive? I'm sorry, but you are.
Should we sharpen your teeth?
Well, another point of order. Since we kind of customized his barbarian thing, and he doesn't know, like, look like a lizard, I was gonna say that his teeth are sharp and his eyes look more reptilian, and that's kind of the features he got from his totem.
Okay, yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Like, oh, look at you, you're so cute. Anyways. So yeah, most everyone would be like, not unheard of, unusual, but not unheard of.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it.
Well, you need anything, let us know. And Bert just goes, in the back.
Like he appreciates that response more than any other.
Actually being acknowledged.
Well, no, just like he doesn't really care. He's just like, okay, whatever.
He's like, I'm a fighter Nazi, what do I care?
Yeah.
You gonna come back first, or are you gonna wake up first? What y'all say? It's mid-morning now. You sound excited. Not a morning person. Alright, so Nick trundles downstairs.
You'll see me sitting with a book, just catching up on some reading that I haven't done in a week. Oh, Jinx, you probably saw in my room. Nat and Squiggly are running around here somewhere. We have adopted them. They were here whenever we were given the rights to this building, kind of. Somewhat. So we.
I don't think you ever explained
adopted
fully to
them.
Rail, so this is his interpretation.
Yeah. So we've kind of adopted them. And Jinx stays with me usually, well, most of the time, to work on his magic studies. And he's starting to use his first spell. Nat is a aspiring sword fighter, and Squidly, this is aspiring ranger. He loves to use his bow. I'm not very good at archery. I can show him some things. He's way past me already. And Nat, she can't learn anything from me. I don't know sword fighting. Not very well. I can throw a dagger if I need to, but not much. For that department. 10 or 11, not sure. They look older than they usually do.
Did you ever take them on adventures or anything?
No, we try and keep them around the house so that they can get their experience with different things. And I'd rather not see them hurt again.
So what is the plan for today?
I'm thinking about going to my guild and trying to find some work. Try and pay back Mortimer for providing him with his money.
Don't we have to check back in with the other company?
That too. We have to go to Acquisitions Incorporated.
Alright. Mortimer, this is about the time that you walk back in.
Yeah. He's just in his clothes, because, you know, in his clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hey, Mortimer.
And he's like kind of uncomfortable because, you know,
They're clean.
their clothes.
Their actual
You know,
clothes.
he usually went around more in like leather straps on his chest and just pants.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's actually dressed. And he's like, wow.
He's kind of
Yeah.
doing that
Nice.
thing that people do when they have to wear a tie. He's like,
Hmm?
You look nice.
Uh-huh.
You going to a party? I had to. Because I've never seen you dressed up.
He's just kind of like, no, I'm not going to a party.
Me and Nix were talking about going to talk to Acquisitions to see if we should report him.
Sure. Just let him know I died.
And we want payment. You want to go to Acquisitions?
Acquisitions then.
We'll head over there.
So you go to the receptionist, and he tells you, well, hi there, what can I help you with?
We are reporting back for Acquisitions Incorporated from the adventuring party in Phandalin.
Okay.
They have disappeared. Their station that they were at is blown to Kingdom Come, and
That's terrible.
we found one of them, and she's resting up in Phandalin. And one of our party members got badly injured and then had to be
Reincarnated.
Huh. Interesting. Why are you telling me this?
Because I don't remember who to talk to.
You don't know who to talk to?
Could you maybe point us in the right direction?
If you leave your name and address, I can have somebody get back with you.
Okay. Just leave my name and
Just your name?
well, I'll write more orders too.
Okay.
With his name.
His name was something with an O. Started with an O.
I don't remember.
Hmm?
I think that's what he said his name was.
Who?
The guy that hired him.
Oh, the leader of the acquisitions here is named Omen.
Oh, he's not in right now. If you'd like to leave a message.
Yeah. I'll just leave a message just with the information that I've given to go to Omen.
Okay.
And with where we can be reached
Okay.
if needed. Especially emphasizing we had to reincarnate one of our friends.
Okay.
And that there is one of the one of the found people in the adventuring party.
Okay. Alright.
And then I don't know where we're going now.
Okay.
Pretty much just standing outside of acquisitions.
Out of curiosity, as a barbarian now, I can roll recklessly with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But as a halfling, on advantage, if one of those happened to be a 1, could I re-roll it and try to get a crit?
Interesting. Let me look at that.
Just a thought.
Mm-hmm.
Because as a halfling, I get to re-roll 1s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure, but that's really interesting to bring up.
Mm-hmm.
I would say no, just because you're not taking the one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
I was just checking.
you have to use the new roll, so
Right.
it could end up winning less. I would
Okay.
say no,
That's
unless
fine.
that was the one that you took.
You have good reasoning. I like the, you're right, as far as the having to take the number or something like that, kind of messes up.
I'll
the
do some more
advantage.
research after the session.
No,
but for
I think
now-
you're absolutely correct, honestly.
Makes
I just
sense
wanted
to
to
me.
check.
Mhm.
It's worth asking.
Okay. So, y'all want to take some downtime, or is there something y'all want to do?
As far as I know, I don't know of anything going on. We have pressing matters, and I can't even go and look at the.
I'd love to
The
look
job
at the
board
job
thing.
board, but
No.
too bad he wasn't the one reincarnated, huh?
Well, no, I was just thinking, I could technically get 3 more dips now. Just
Yeah.
on somebody different.
True, your worst stats.
They're a little different.
Mortimer, who's that guy? Rodimer. It's up to y'all. If you want to take some downtime, find some odd jobs and stuff to do.
I guess we could take some downtime kind of thing, do some odd jobs.
Okay.
What do you think next?
So am I in the group? I did a pass.
That was my initiation, right?
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think, Mortimer? She's in? with us?
Yeah.
She did help to try and save you before we had to reincarnate you. I guess if y'all want, I'll go see if there's any jobs at the Jewelers Guild for me, and y'all can see if there's anything at the Yawning Portal to scrounge up.
He looked at me, but I still can't read. I have a new body, but doesn't mean I can read.
We're gonna have to teach you. That's gonna take a while.
Okay. So, yeah. For downtime, I usually let y'all choose from the bonfire and everything. A couple of different ones would be like going shopping, carousing, crafting, crime if you're into that, gambling, there's pet fighting, relaxation, religious service, research, scribing spell scrolls if you're a spellcaster, or finding some work to do.
With the scribing, what do you do with that?
That's
You just write
scribing a
down-
spell scroll.
You just write down spells for other people.
You're making a spell scroll basically. It takes time and money, depending on the level of the spell. And you also have to be proficient in Arcana.
I'm not, so
You wouldn't be able to do that.
no, I'm not a wizard.
Okay.
Just curious. The only one that can look at the job board at the only portal would be you.
Honestly, I don't even know if I can have a 7 intelligence.
Hmm?
Can I read the 7?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody can read. It's a self-imposed.
If you
thing I
get-
did
yeah.
myself.
Yeah. It's more of a flavor thing. Anybody can read any language that
If
they
you
can
understand a
speak.
language, you can read it.
It's just okay. Boards on the wall.
And I guess I'll stay outside the only portal. We'll just kind of,
Wait and see if she finds something.
yeah,
What about you, Mortimer?
maybe try and focus some mana. Just kind of,
That's not really how that works.
just maybe
Universe.
contemplating on the spell.
Okay.
I would say I would go test out the new body, but that takes a day.
I mean, you'll have time.
Yeah. Right now, we don't really know
How
what
much
we're
time are we
doing.
taking on?
Y'all tell me.
We never
okay.
specified.
Mortimer's curious about his new body. He's gonna go sign up at the arena.
Okay. The same one as last time, or you want to try pit fighting?
I'm gonna try pit fighting.
Okay. So I'll need a series of checks from you.
Okay.
You're going to make it in strength athletics.
Okay. In any of these situations, can I rage and technically use advantage, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So can I do that now, or is there something in the future?
There's more coming up. It's up to you.
Oh, okay. You said this is athletics?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go ahead and just roll normal for this one. Let's see what it is now. I don't think it changed. Oh, actually it did a little bit. This one. Yeah, it did. 17.
Alright. Now make an dexterity acrobatics check.
trust him. Actually.
Oh, fail to the 19.
Okay. And this one is going to be a little different. I'm going to have you make a Constitution plus a hit die. It's not going to take away one of your hit die, but whatever your hit die is,
Roll one of those plus a Constitution.
Check.
Is it Constitution check?
Mm-hmm.
Check, that changed as well. 15 for the con, 3 for the hit die.
So 18 altogether.
Yes.
If you like, you can replace any one of those 3 checks with an attack roll with one of your weapons.
And if I replace it, can I attack recklessly? Then I will do that.
Which one are you replacing?
The last, no.
That was an 18.
I had a 17,
7?
15.
You had a 15.
15 was the second one. First one was a 17.
Yeah,
Mm,
the
second
next
one
one
was
was
a
a 19. And then this last one was a 15 plus 3.
Oh, okay, then, you know what? I'll just leave it
Okay.
as is.
Alright. You passed all 3 of your tests, so you win 200 gold.
Huzzah! Mortimer wins again. Getting back some of
And
that.
that'll take about a week. So we'll all take a week worth of downtime.
Cool.
On the first day after, during your downtime, you receive a message from Omen. And he's like, that's great. Not about the reincarnation bit. I've never been through that myself. I've been revived, but never reincarnated. But that's great.
Great.
I think y'all have done a great job. And he congratulates you on your successes, tells you to rest up, and informs you that a representative of Acquisitions Incorporated will arrive soon to deliver paperwork and any other information a new franchise might need.
A new franchise?
I mean, they're talking to a letter, so.
Yeah. Just shocking.
Okay.
And I guess if Nyx is there with me whenever I receive the letter, I'll let her read it too.
Once you're done in the yawning portal, and then you'd follow her and stay outside so whenever she comes out.
Found a couple jobs.
Did you take them off the
Interesting.
board?
No, I didn't know about
You can do that. That way other people can't take them up.
Well, we're not gonna do both of them. Is that okay?
I mean,
Yeah.
he can't go in there with you to decide.
Yeah, I can't go in there. And they probably won't take kindly that you're writing them down.
Okay.
Well, I found these 2 jobs.
Jeremy says you must be this tall in order to take it.
Hey.
Anyways.
Mortimer's gonna have all new reasons to rage.
I'm trying to
Oh,
get
yeah.
angry.
You know what? We'll have Kilmore pick up the angry halfling and toss.
Halfling
That's our new
toss.
combo move.
Yep.
Halfling toss. He still jump further than you.
Super.
Yep.
Okay.
So I let you read them now.
I noticed it doesn't mention payment. How does that work?
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to go talk to Omen sometime later. Maybe after the courier comes by with the information, and we'll just. Does it specify like if it's going to be any time of day, or?
No, it just said we'll arrive soon.
So I guess I'll wait for the first 2 days that Joel's coming.
Okay, the next day, a representative arrives at your house. He looks like. I'm here to make a delivery, he says, to our new franchisees. I've got the contract. And he whips out this document that's just like you've seen The Hobbit. It's like that. And he says, and I'll need you to each member to sign. And he's like, is this everybody?
No, we're missing a couple of our group right now.
I guess I'll just have to hunt them down.
Well, you'll have to find Gra. He's not here right now. He's usually at the Temple of Helm.
Okay.
Jason Alexander, he's somewhere. He's a bard. Doing bard things.
Man after my own heart.
I'm real, Featherhawk.
You know, that's cool.
And I'll sign.
Okay.
I don't know if Nyx is there, but
Yeah.
if she's there, you're welcome to sign.
So how does this work with the payment for what we've already done?
Hey, you guys get paid?
Oh, we did.
This is an opportunity, my dear. Not just anyone is allowed to franchise with Acquisitions
It is an
Incorporated.
opportunity of a lifetime.
Myself, I was an intern for many years before I was allowed to join.
Is that why you stayed so young?
No. Anyways,
So how does it work then? What did they get out of it? Just not understand.
well, you will have to pay a monthly fee to maintain your franchise. But as a part of that fee, we handle your operations, including location procurement if you don't already have one, staff management, as well as other benefits. We cover the salaries of a major demo, a skilled hireling, and 2 untrained hirelings. You must pay any hirelings employed beyond that number. Where you will be licensed to operate within 5 miles of the location you choose for your franchise, and you are protected against interference in that area from any other franchises. Acquisitions Incorporated will deal with acquiring the rights to whichever building you require franchising for. And of course, you will have to choose a position,
A position was
a role. We've got a few different roles here in the company. He starts shooting through the contract. He goes, alright, let's see. We've got the cartographer, usually the person in charge of maps and whatnot. We've got the decisionist, usually the leader of said group or franchise. The documancer handles all the legalese, if you will. The hoards person handles all the treasure. The loremonger handles all the information. The aviator is someone who studies conflict and destroys targets. And the occultant, it's somewhat like an accountant.
But they work for the occult.
Yes. And the Secretarian. That's like it sounds. So which role will you be taking? Read that out.
I don't know. I would have to think about it.
Right. Anything that sparked your interest in that game? I'll let you come back to it too. Who else is here excited?
I don't think Mortimer's here.
You can get him later.
Would I be here?
He works with you.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I don't know like what the rules are with the pet fighting.
Well, you go in and you go out, so you're in and out. You can be there if you want to be.
That's fine.
Okay, you want to do it? Cool. Alright. Mortimer walks in, covered in dust. Her name.
Would you like to sign this to be? Well, you need to sign it, but depending if you want to, you are signing to be part of a franchise of Acquisitions Incorporated. And there's many different positions that you can be. Me myself, I haven't chosen one. There's just so many that it's.
Well, what do you think?
I've signed.
No, for me.
I
wasn't here.
I'm sorry, Rebecca. Can you read through them?
Sure.
I only
There
remember
was-
the occult ones.
Yeah, I think that's the only way everybody remembers. The cartographer. The decisionist. The documancer. The horse person. The loremonger.
Well, I think I know who that is.
I didn't
The obviator.
The what?
Obviator.
And what does that one do?
That's the one that destroys targets.
Okay.
The occultant. And the secretarian.
Well, I know who could fill the secretary. Jinx. Jinx would be able to fill that pretty easily.
Are you gonna make the kids some of the hirelings or what?
We could, because
Out of game, I'm saying, because I heard you say something about 2 trained and 2 untrained.
Mm-hmm. Well, one trained and
One
2
trained and
untrained
2
is what
untrained.
they're paid for.
Okay. What does make the kids those? Okay.
because I mean they're living here and they're
They're
not gonna
technically
really
part of the group,
they're
but-
not really gonna be working. They're just here.
Might as well make some money from it.
Yep.
Anyway,
Uh,
so
maybe the decisionist or what was the one where you take out targets? Maybe
Obviator.
the obviator. The decisionist pretty much is the
I can
leader.
tell you more about him if you require.
You may just want to ask him because he knows more about it than I do.
huh?
What?
He wants to know more about the different job listings.
Which one are you interested in?
Can you just repeat everything to him because he just came in?
He suggested decisionist or
The obvious.
obviator?
Okay. A decisionist is someone who brings a decisive leadership to Acquisitions Incorporated franchise. And they settle disputes and ensure the team moves forwards laterally towards its goals. Often serve as a leader, official or otherwise, and compass for the party. A signature move on the decisionist is to impress the importance of a particularly looming choice on the franchisees, then call for a vote. The results of all franchise votes are recorded, then they are reported to head office. Decisions are also concerned with franchise morale and teamwork, helping all members of the franchise work together effectively.
Oh. What's the other one do? So I feel like I'm already doing that one.
Obviator.
True.
Of course, there's obstacles abound along the path to riches. A franchise's mission success might require combating a rival organization's disinformation attempts one day, then besting a castle's defenses the next. The day after that, some poor slack named Bob might need to be disposed of. And no matter what type of challenge that needs to be overcome, the franchise's obviator determines the optimal way to shut down and destroy that challenge. Nothing personal, Bob, it's just business. As an obviator, you hatch convoluted plans to fight the overwhelming odds presented by each mission, by whatever means are necessary. Sometimes you might prefer brute strength and improvisation. Can't talk. Other times you might undertake a deep study of conflicts and rival organizations, working carefully to stay 3 steps ahead of the opposition. In all cases, though, you help advance your franchise by hatching effective plans and tactics, anticipating problems, and learning about your foes, ideally before they can treat you as an obstacle to their own success.
I thought when you have to be clever. I'm not super clever. My plan would probably be to smack it every time.
True, but
So,
gets the job done.
I guess I'll take the decision as.
Decision is his. He asks you to sign, and he writes a decision is his.
I don't know how to read.
Just your signature.
Okay.
And he pulls out for you.
You know what? At this point, I imagine he knows an M, so he'll just mark an M.
Very good.
Yeah.
So what he's going to pull out for you is not the document, the decision is.
I believe it's a coin.
And I'll kind of be an advisor to it.
You gain proficiency with musical instrument, the horn. You're already a big
Which
R.
already
You also are granted the use of a musical instrument, your choice of horn. A voting kit has ballots, a ballot box, and an I voted sticker set. He hands that to you. And a coin of decisionary. This large gold coin is emblazoned with the sigil of Acquisitions Incorporated on heads, and it has a tails image. Roll a d8 for me.
Right now?
Mhm.
Oh. 4.
That is a 14-headed hydra. It's a big coin.
That's a lot of detail. Jeez, that thing
That's
is
the
worth
tail.
a good bit.
Okay.
So whenever members of your franchise take a vote, you can present your coin of decisionary and cast 2 votes instead. Okay?
Okay.
I think the lore keeper would go really good with
Grawl.
with Graw or Jason.
I was thinking more Grawl.
Yeah.
Jeremy, the player, already kind of keeps the lore.
Yeah, I think Graw would be good with the lore keeper.
Because anytime we're like, what was that? Jeremy refers to his notes, and then
Yep.
Grawl tells us. So that's kind of why I see him as the
Yeah.
lore keeper.
I totally agree with that. We don't really have anybody that marks the cartographer at all.
Maybe you could talk about it with them when they get back.
Yeah. We're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'm not going to say Jeremy is the lore.
No, I meant
I'm
like
just
for
saying.
photography, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I know my reel doesn't.
You don't have to decide until they sign.
Pretty sure I think Chad will probably want Obviator.
Yeah. What was the cult one?
They're basically like an accountant, but with the occult.
Yeah. They use the occult to help you. They track creatures and foes that a franchise has bested or killed, weighing them against the deeds the franchise has achieved. They use an Eldritch abacus, for which this position is named, and occultly measures the karmic coordinates of their franchise, hoping to gain portents of that which yet has come. They're grim and enigmatic figures.
It can't be.
They determine whether foes should live or die, prognosticating correctly, or at least authoritatively, keep the rest of the party attuned to the importance of karma, and making the right calls on how best to clean up any incorrect readings or misunderstandings.
I think that one matches me pretty well. I think I'll sign for the cult one.
Okay. Larry reaches into his bag and pulls out, you can gain proficiency with one of the following tools of your choice: cook's utensils, leather workers, or weaver's tools.
Let me look at what in those. If that will load. There we go. Other gear.
Also roll a d6 for me.
Did you pick it up?
Mm-hmm.
The occultist?
A 1.
Since you just had to deal with some money.
So which did you decide on?
It was weavers, leather workers, and what was the other one?
Cooks.
Cooks.
Cooking.
I'm not a very good cook.
Okay.
I think I'll take the leather workers.
Okay.
So I'll add that proficiency, or figure out how to.
And I'll add the gear for you.
There we go.
You also get a merchant scout.
A what?
A merchant scout. I'm adding everything.
Okay. Where are you? Leather workers.
5 waterproof belt pouches in which to store creature parts or other tools.
Okay.
So you think good, because you do that anyways.
Yeah, because I do that quite a bit, and it's gotten me into way more trouble than I thought it would.
And a unique item known as an occultant abacus, sometimes just referred to as an occultant, whose beads resemble tiny skulls. You can use your abacus to not only track your franchise kills, it helps you determine the impact of those kills on your franchise's fate. Over a period of 1 minute, you can study a creature killed by somebody in your franchise within the last 24 hours. Then grant the character who slew it a D10. Once within the next hour, that creature can add the D10 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. If it's not clear who administered the killing blow, you can grant this benefit to a random creature involved in the fight. Once you use it, you can't use it again until a completion occurs. The way you read the kill is you use a tiny bellows to pump one last breath into a corpse and then release it. Okay?
Okay.
That's you. And Mitch. Which of those sounded interesting to you?
She's out. Hey, there she is.
Can go over the one step and take.
Sure. We've got your cartographer, mapping. It took decisions. Documancer, all the documents. Hoards person, handles the treasure. Loremonger, obviator, secretarian.
And what is the warmonger?
Loremonger. They are the keepers of the information, and they study and record all lore relevant to the operation, including tracking economic, technical, and arcane methods by which the franchise can be improved. You record deeds and history of the franchise, including the names of places visited and people met during missions. These records are then sent to head office, often through a franchise's documancer to ensure brand integrity. Your studious individual, usually with an interest in history or technical subjects, who might revel in your role working as a central figure in your franchise, as you use your knowledge to promote it, or you might operate from the shadows, resembling a clever spy master, and allowing others to be the franchise's public face. You help advance your franchise by discovering secrets, tracking important lore, and reporting on competitors' rules and methods. a lore monster? Okay. You reach in, pulls out. Roll a d4 for me. I'm sorry, d8. D8. 4. So you can choose any type of artisan's tools, navigator's tools, land vehicle, or water vehicle. One of those.
For proficiency?
To have.
Oh, to have? So I can have a vehicle?
You could have proficiency with land vehicles and water vehicles.
And we now have a cart and a horse, which is considered a land vehicle.
Water vehicles. Is there land vehicles and water ones?
Any type of artisan's tool, navigator's tool, land vehicles, or water vehicles.
And what are all the artisans tools?
There's many. I have 2 of them. I have the leather working ones and the doors.
Okay, I found it.
You found it? So any of the artisans.
You said which ones do you have?
The leather workers and the jewelers.
I think we'll do tinkers.
Okay. So he'll give you a tinkering kit. And I'll add that to your.
That's a really nice tool set. You can make traps. Takes a long time though.
So you'll be responsible for keeping track of notes and whatnot. Is that okay? Alright, so we have tinker, you said? You have that. You'll have to add the proficiency, but I have your equipment I'm adding.
Oh,
You also get
I didn't add the. Did you add the? What do you call it? The tool? The leather workers tool?
I added the tools,
Yes.
I didn't have the
I added the trusted feet. Yep.
You also get what looks like, kind of looks like a hookah. And Viari will tell you it's a whisper jar. It's a common magic item resembling an ether-filled jar with a long tap hose. You can use this jar to record other stories in your own observation, like a verbal notebook but with a limited space. The whisper jar records as fast as you can speak into it and whispers back words at the same pace that they were recorded. Activating the playback of a particular recording is an action. And so far already recorded in there is just a bunch of everything. So you just get all kinds of stuff recorded in there if you play it back.
And once you play it back, it disappears.
No,
No, it
it's
just.
like a notebook.
Okay, so it just keeps gaining knowledge.
It's unlimited.
Wow, that's actually really powerful.
And do I need to add that too, or is that?
No, I added that equipment to you already.
Wow, you chose really good.
Alright, so we'll let everybody else choose some more with a back.
Yep.
And then, well, I'll have to get more signatures. I'll go around and find them.
Got Jason Alexander, Graw, I don't know if Graw has another name,
I don't know if Bro has a last name.
and Kilvar.
Silvar is somewhere.
I don't know his name either.
I don't know if he has a last name either.
Yeah. So Graw, Kilvar, and Jason Alexander.
There's one more, but she's been gone for a long time.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know who she is.
I don't remember.
Alright. Well, I'll hunt those 3 down, don't you worry. Meantime, I've got your 3, I've given you your equipment. Welcome to the franchise.
Thank you.
Hope you'll have some new hirelings soon. Don't forget to hire a major dormo. We have Gilda is looking. I believe y'all are already familiar.
Gilda.
She was the major dormo for the Golden Mongoose. She's looking for work. She'd be a good asset.
Yes.
What does that do?
Major dormo handles all your affairs while you're out.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
If you could send word to her.
I'll send her your way. Alright, and one last thing, you just have to pick a franchise location. And Omen did tell me you either had a building or you could take the one in Phandalin.
This building?
This one?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
He writes it down.
Yeah. I think we should use the one here in Waterdeep. I mean, we use it constantly. I don't see why we should change.
They already own it.
True. And we don't want to have to pay whoever owns the one that's destroyed, and we don't have to repair it.
Well, he's dead.
True, but whoever owns what after him.
I understand.
You didn't know he was dead.
Well, it's been a week, right?
Did y'all tell him?
Yeah.
Okay.
We definitely would have filled him in on because
Everything that happened.
he'd been dead for a little bit less than 24 hours.
A little more.
Yeah, it
It
took
took all
you
week
4
to get
days
back to
to
work.
get
Yeah, I forgot.
He's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
He
About a
right.
week.
I was right.
I tried my best. There was no one in Phandalin that could help.
I'm alive, and that's all that matters.
And of course, you did get something from Gilda when you rescued her.
Yes, we have that clock thing.
Did I put that in your equipment already? Or
You didn't put it in there, but I just put in.
Well, I would say that you've had time to explore it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in your equipment.
Okay, and I'll remove just the clockwork piece that I have.
Ah, you already removed it.
Yep.
No, she.
Oh.
There you go. And that's where you'll stand.
Did they do anything in their for their downtime?
I'm waiting on that.
Oh, okay.
It's almost 4. Let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break. We can get everything in order.
Relearn my character.
Maybe next. It says you have some short tricks in your near future.
Oh.
You may get bolted a few times. I'll be right back. I have to get a charger for my iPad. Starting back.
We have this.
I was hoping for like a mountain dwarf or something at least.
Right?
Yeah.
I was settled being short, but
That's the second time you've been reincarnated into a halfling.
it is. It really is.
Oh my god. That's just sad.
Oh, Jason's gonna flip his lid.
He's gonna be so upset. Jason.
No, he's gonna be happy.
He's gonna see it as a win.
Oh, he's going to. But he's gonna be so upset when we tell him that you're dead.
He'd be more upset than I would if I was gone now.
Yeah. And then you all of a sudden pop out around the corner like, I'm not dead.
Alright, who said I'm dead?
Who said I'm dead? I'm right here. Who said I'm dead? I'm come. I'm come. I'm an angry little man. Did you see my new portrait?
No, I haven't.
No,
I'm
me
real right
neither.
now.
You was like an angry little man.
That's awful. Mutton chops.
Huh? You like a mutton chop? When I picked Halfling on Hero Forge, it automatically had like regular mutton chops. So I gave him the mustache mutton chops.
The loose
So messed up.
Hey, I said whatever he decided. I left it up to this guy.
And with that, he just could not face Jason without a Mortimer.
Yeah,
He's like, even if it's lesser of a Mortimer,
it has to be a more
it's more to less, as he
More
said
to less.
earlier. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Not how I thought today was gonna go.
Nope. Figured y'all would take a short rest or something.
I was waiting for someone to say something.
I was thinking about it, but I was like, maybe we can just explore. There won't be
Because that's
anything
gone
else.
so well so far.
Alright.
Just look around the corner and not get shot in the head.
Honestly, if you hadn't shot at that monster, I probably would have just shut the door and walked away. But you shot at it, and I was like, well, I guess we're fighting it then.
I was thinking about just pushing it away from you so you had time to move.
Well, it wasn't at the door. It was like across the room.
Was those enemies?
Okay.
I wasn't.
You can have it. That's bad. No.
This is about like a turkey leg from a halfling now.
Yeah. I need to work on my character building. And I've noticed that every time I build a character, I always forget to put something that targets objects. Every time. So, I'm gonna level up and level up. I'm gonna have to change my cantrips.
I had to quickly come up with a name for that other character just in case I had to figure it out.
Just in case they're like, can't do it, too expensive.
Our family was like, yeah, we're not going to spend that much on that.
I mean,
And he was also so leery about looking in the bag. So he may not even seen the funds. He's been like,
He's like,
here's
no.
his bag. I don't know what y'all want to do with it. Okay, well, I'm not resurrected.
Oh, where's your plaque? I didn't see you on your equipment.
I have not written it down because it's usually in the room.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if it was in the room or in the bag and we
No.
missed it. I am prone to missing things. Oh my gosh.
what you doing?
It's in the room, that way they can just go in there, grab it, and hang it.
Cat kitty.
Fight me. Let's go. Let's go.
It's like, keep it up, woman. I'm going to get you.
Cats are so fun. I've had a long 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I was building roofing for a 10-foot by 10-foot cat kennel.
Ugh.
That's a long time to have your arms
That's
up
a
in the
big
air.
cat. That is a big room.
The cats are happy.
2 more minutes. I like the part when you get off the table and you're like, ooh.
Oh, good. Can't reach the ground. So loud. It's my fault.
It's your fault.
And I always forget because my phone doesn't really get text at all.
Except for this group.
True. But really, we don't text that much.
Huh?
Not while I'm in class.
I was gonna say, well, I know, y'all are blowing up the phone. That's
I
all
can't tell you
right.
how many
Not
times
as
I've
much,
like been sitting there, come back to my phone, and I've got like 20 texts. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
not as bad as the holiday planning.
Oh yeah.
Because my mother-in-law added me to a group, and I had 96 missed messages.
Jesus.
I was mad. Because I was like,
Oh my gosh. I'm like, I get like maybe 10 texts a day
yeah.
at that.
It was somebody just spamming the pumpkin emoji.
Oh, that was
What?
annoying.
Yes.
Okay, someone's gonna get shot.
Right?
Oh, I had a great time last night doing the volunteer Dorothy-O-Con.
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious.
Alright, let's get back to work.
Word, I thought this was fun.
This is work, that's why we do math. Are you having fun? You're not allowed to have fun. No, I'm just
Oh.
Alright, so Rail and Nix, you two, what are y'all doing while Mortimer is doing pit fighting?
I'm figuring that depending on what Nix wants to do, I'm thinking about going to my guild and getting some work done there, some odd jobs with some jewelry, getting some jewelry fixed for people.
Fixing some jewelry. What does Nix want to do?
Can you do that while he's fighting? Or do you think
Yes, absolutely. Gambling is definitely a downtime activity.
Well, I would ask Rel if I could invest in group funds to support our team.
You'd have to ask more than that.
Well, he's not available right now, so.
You have my 10 gold. And I'll pass you 10 gold.
Mortimer's the one that had the group fights, and he's in the fight.
And I tried to make sure I took as little as possible out of group funds, which probably most of it's mine.
Okay. So the minimum you have to bet is 10 gold. So how much would you like to bet? Okay. You need to make 3 checks. One is insight. Okay. Second one is deception.
I'm trying to deceive someone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, I don't know that guy.
Oh, 19.
Okay. And the last one is intimidation. Get your money.
Better give it to me.
Fine.
Oh, shit.
All right, those are all
Jeez.
really good.
Well, you'll knock the socks off of me. if you
All
try
right, so you get back 22 gold.
Yay.
That was your work week. Grant, you were working?
Yeah, I'm just doing odd jobs that anybody needs. Maybe if they want me to, I can do it a little bit cheaper. To get more jobs. Yeah, 10% discount. It's not much, but it's
Alright.
much cheaper than what other doors do.
True.
Alright, so
purpose.
Mhm.
12.
Okay. Second one is dexterity acrobatics.
That's better. Critical 20 plus 2.
And intelligence plus your proficiency modifier.
Where's proficiency?
At the top. Maybe like 2 or 3.
I have initiative, but I don't see proficiency. Usually they have it in the big. Oh, there it is. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Right at it.
whatever. 15.
Intelligence plus your. Okay.
15 total. Not as good, but we'll see. Not my best work, but it'll look pretty.
Will it though?
I don't know. I've set gym stuff myself out of game. It's kind of hard. I probably bought more with my mom than anything.
Okay, so you get 27 gold. And that's it.
Okay. Were they happy with my work since I was
Oh
doing
yeah,
for
it was
you?
very nice work.
Thank you. Come again. Just ask for me if you need something.
Oh, we will.
Thank you.
Well, thank goodness you didn't ask us to do a survey.
I don't need no survey. As long as I'm making
There
people
you
happy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was y'all's week of downtime. 10
And I
days.
give him 15 gold back for letting me borrow his money.
You can just keep it. I mean, I trust you.
A little too much.
Gotta make
He's a
friends first.
trusting fellow.
He is. He really is.
You gotta make friends before you can make enemies.
I don't think that's true at all. Mortimer easily makes enemies.
Alright.
I don't make enemies easily. Unless they attack my friends.
What you doing? What's up?
Alright, so I'll give you all a choice. You can end an hour early and bring everybody back in 2 weeks so everybody else can get in on this acting stuff, or we can find some more stuff to do.
Don't matter to me.
Whatever y'all want. All is good.
Oh, I'm just reading.
Yeah.
Either way, it works for me.
Thank you.
We could do other odd jobs, just waste an hour, or we could just end the day. Either way.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Have fun.
How you feeling?
Indecision.
Well, I guess I'd rather have people here, honestly. Personally.
I agree.
I feel like I have to do more with everybody else getting me along.
With
Well, I
that,
just feel like we're at a good stopping point right
Mhm.
now, and I'd hate to get in the
Later
middle
on
of
we
something
might.
and then them show up and we get in the middle of something kind of thing.
with this item that we received, that time
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing, would I be attuned to it by now or no?
Yeah, I mean, it takes a short rest to identify and a short rest to attune.
Okay. So I can attune to it. Oh, it doesn't say that I can attune to it. Cool.
Hmm?
Okay. will not be playing D&D. We will be playing Call of Cthulhu for our Halloween one-shot. So Saturday, we'll do character building about 3:30.
Okay.
Sound good? Okay. 3:30 on Saturday, we'll do character building. I'll give you all the information you need to build your character, and of course we'll help roll or do point distribution, whatever
Yeah.
we decide on. And then Sunday we will play normal time.
And I won't be here. So I have to have 30 minutes to get from here to Tokyo Con.
Okay.
So I'll probably be leaving. 30
It probably
minutes
won't
before
take that long. Remember how session 0 for this
Yeah.
event? It wasn't really that long.
Yeah.
So then next week we'll do Call of Duty. Sounds good.
Yay.
Can't wait.